Welcome back to the 0% podcast. I am your host, Jacko Mode, and I'm back with Chris and Brian with a special guest.
Yo,
Zachstar, the
What?
unwanted one on the shed.
the black
What's
sheep of
up?
the shed.
I finally made it to the podcast.
We got
Black
the L
sheep.
today, guys.
Yeah, we really brought the big guns for this.
I
thing.
actually know a good amount of music.
That brings us to our
Oh.
topic. We're talking about
Yeah.
music.
We're
Today
talking about music.
Talking about music.
Music?
They saw it in
When
the
people
thumbnail.
say music, I think of Zachstar.
I think it was
Wait,
beautiful
really?
voice.
Oh,
Yeah.
the karaoke the other day.
The
That
other
was
day.
amazing.
I was joking, Zach.
What is the other day? What is?
Don't.
2 days.
We don't need to
outside of
elaborate. Anyway,
Okay,
anyway,
guys,
back-
we got a long episode to get to.
Yeah.
so let's get right
Yeah.
into it. To
Let's get into it.
yeah, well, to explain, I got a
That
wheel
was
here
hard.
on my screen. No one can see it because it's a podcast, but we're gonna spin the wheel. Has one of our names. It's gonna land on someone, and that person will go through their 5 artists that they have chosen to talk about for this episode.
Yes.
We none of us know mostly who's on each other's list, so it's gonna be like not a
Yeah,
surprise.
we're just doing one at a time, though, right?
It's
Yeah,
a big
yeah.
old surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
And then
Yeah.
we're going around, and each one says one artist until we do
You
all
know what
five.
we're doing,
Yeah.
Brian? We're bringing it around.
Oh, that's what I like to hear.
And then the Shedlings will learn our music tastes.
The Shedlings. No.
That's their
The
nickname.
The
The
Shedlings.
I thought they were the Shedheads.
The shitheads.
Ew.
Oh yeah, that's right. We made that joke. I forgot.
Yeah, no, I just got
Ew.
deja vu.
What is up, Shedhead?
All right,
Ew.
all right. Let's
Okay, let me
Okay,
spin this
spin
wheel.
that
3,
wheel.
2, spin.
Oh,
Tick, tick,
shit.
tick, 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 tick. It's oh, just barely got Zach.
Zachstar.
start us off,
All right, Zach,
All right,
who's
everyone
your
sit in complete silence while
who is
Zach
your
explains his-
first artist?
Everybody,
Don't
hold on.
comment or anything.
Everybody
Just let
quiet.
him talk.
Quiet.
I'm gonna go with my first artist I really started listening to and have a deep love for. That would be Panic at the Disco. Brendan.
Massive
Brendan Urie is a beautiful man, and he makes some beautiful music.
W.
But like, honestly, the thing I like most about him is every single album he has is like a completely different feel. Like, if you listen
I
to his
agree.
first album and his last album, completely different.
I agree with that. From what like the limited amount of time this guy listens to.
There's like, yeah, I think he has 7 albums now
He's
I have
got
them
a
all.
lot.
on vinyl.
Ooh,
have them all.
on
And
vinyl.
heard every single
Got a
song.
fanboy.
You have the Lost Legends on vinyl already?
Yeah, it's like $15. It's not doing well.
Ooh.
Oh.
Me, Brickman, and C-Nash actually went to the Panic at the Disco concert.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought that album was solid.
No,
Hella
it was pretty solid.
All the
I
new
like
songs
it.
they played at the concert were fire. I even listened to it after the concert. It was pretty
Wait,
good.
really?
Yeah,
Listen to
Yeah.
that?
I've grown
Oh.
to enjoy it.
Wait, what? I didn't know this. You guys like that music? That makes me so happy. I love those songs.
I mean, some of them are still his worst in my opinion, but you know.
No,
Anyway.
Brian, you're never gonna hit that one ever again. That was so hard.
I was in so much shock.
Quick story about the concert. It was like my 3rd ever concert, and we ended up getting front row seats by like sheer luck. They gave us like front row seat tickets when we had like all the way up top originally. So we basically were like right there for Brendan Urie.
You
and
could
we screamed
smell
for
the
him.
sweat
We
on
s-
Brendan.
yeah, it was amazing.
I
But
could smell the sweat on Zachstar.
The
You
guitarist
could always
pointed
smell
at us. She
Dripping right on
recognized
me.
us.
like,
Yeah.
I'll actually ask all you guys this after. But my favorite song by him is definitely "L.A. Devotee," or his new one I really like, "Don't Let the Lights Go Out." I think that one's amazing too. What are your guys' opinion on like favorite Panic song? Because I know you all
We
listen to it.
built this.
Baby, we built
Oh,
this.
God.
That's definitely up there.
Memory.
That's definitely up different. I think my favorite is Sarah Smiles.
That's
I
a
also
really
like
good
that
song.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
That's a
cute
good
one.
It's kind of
Sarah
cute.
Smiles like Sarah.
That one makes me all like giddy.
Okay.
Anyway,
W, I guess.
I guess you do. You, I guess.
before what's your favorite album from them overall, Zach?
Probably Death of the Bachelor because every song is like a 10 out of 10.
I agree with that also.
I also agree.
I really
also hard agree with that.
underrated opinion though. I really like "Pray for the Wicked," which is like their second newest album.
Mm.
With High Hopes, that's the song everyone knows.
Yeah,
And
hi.
Hey Look Mom, I Made It. Except I don't like those songs, but every other song in there is like pretty unique and really good, in my opinion.
Yeah, you spit, bro.
I could talk about Panic for like this entire
spit
video,
too
so we
much
should probably
sometimes.
move on. We'll
You
come back
spit.
to it maybe.
What the fuck?
Anyway, keep going.
Okay, let me
no,
let me
I
spin
can
to
talk
see
about this
where
the
our
whole
second-
video because
her
I know
second
every
contender
song.
is.
the second contender.
Second contender.
Favorite song
it's
from
you, Jack.
What?
Jack.
Wait.
Jack.
Okay, so
I really like anime openings. Chainsaw Man.
Okay.
My favorite is the "Your Turn to Die" soundtrack.
All copyright-free music.
Yeah, I got
Don't
the
Yori
garage
scream,
band.
guys. Sound Yori.
Okay. The first artist I'm talking about today is Doja Cat. Actually, I
was not
actually
expecting
really
Doja
like
Cat.
Doja
Oh,
Cat.
you like Doja Cat?
Yeah, I love Doja Cat. Doja Cat
that's-
actually owns my 2 top songs on Spotify,
She's smelly.
which is "Streets" and "Need to Know" by Doja Cat. I think the one thing I can like, or I really like about Doja Cat is like the fact that she actually mixed like pop and rap really well. I like that about her style.
Nah, you right about that actually.
You right? That's a song by her. You right. Anyways, I also I like her voice too. She always sounds really angry, and I like it. It makes me what's the word? No, don't say it. I'm not horny.
Bro's horny.
I'm stuck.
What?
I'm looking up some of her songs.
Yeah.
I know a good amount. Oh my god, she made Moo.
She has a lot of that was like
I'm
I
looking
hate
out.
that
I know
fucking
all
song,
like
too.
popular trendy music.
Yeah.
I don't really do much more than that.
There's like some songs that like I
Woman.
like Kiss Me More. I like Need to Know. I like all of her like
Kiss
trendy
Me More
songs.
is actually a really good song.
Yeah, that song is fucking sweet. I love her verse. Like,
She's all like over TikTok though.
And Get Into It, yeah.
Get into it, yeah. That song sounds like fucking.
Get into it, yeah.
Yeah, that song's fucking awesome. I also really like Streets. Streets is my favorite song from her. It's on Hot Pink, which I hate half the album, but like the other half I really, really like.
I believe you like Doja Cat.
Yeah, Doja Cat's one of my favorite
That's
artists.
fucking
I
weird.
can't
Wait,
believe
she's classified as an American rapper. You think she's a
Yeah,
rapper?
she raps a good amount in her
Yeah,
music.
she raps.
Yeah,
I
she's
guess
one of the
so,
better
yeah.
girl
She
rappers.
fucks.
Yeah, she fucks. She raps.
Oh,
you know.
I'm looking up her info.
Oh, she fucks. There's also what song is it? What other song does she do? That's really trendy.
Freak.
Say So.
Freak.
Yeah, that song's hella fucking
Yeah,
good.
she has a lot of really popular music.
No,
honestly.
she does. It's literally all TikTok craze.
Yeah, so
Yeah, she is the TikTok girl. Like every fucking other TikTok has like a song from her. in
And
the
every other
background.
light girl likes
True.
her. So like,
It's
yeah.
true.
I'm not even gonna lie.
Girl.
I think my little brother likes her.
Hey,
He's like 16.
Let's
I
go.
respect
like-
that you're here.
Love Doja Cat.
Yeah, I also
Maybe.
like one thing I really like about Doja Cat, like everything about her style, is that I like how she can like rap really well, but also like her slower songs are also really good. Like she has like 2 different styles that she can mesh into really well, and it's great. She's good. She's good at her craft.
yeah.
It's adorable.
I
right?
love Doja Cat.
So that's adorable.
So what's your
Really?
favorite song?
Streets easily.
What's your
It's-
favorite album?
Probably Planet Her because, like I said, I hate half of Hot Pink, but I like all of Planet
Oh,
Her.
she only has 2?
She has more than that, but the other ones are like EPs. They're like not really full length
Okay.
albums.
Gotcha.
They're like shorter ones, yeah. But does anyone else have a favorite Doja Cat song?
Boo!
Like, she likes
Bro,
it.
Wasn't
I'm
that,
gonna
wasn't
watch
that her
it
like
right now.
debut?
Yeah, I heard.
I need to narrow
Yeah,
down
what's her
a couple of
debut?
songs to pick a favorite one.
Yeah,
because you probably heard like
I
the
just hear of them when they come on the radio or whatever.
yeah.
Which are
That
the
makes
popular ones that I like.
I know she has a really good song on like because when she first released Planet Her, she had like 4 songs missing like for the deluxe, and one of them is really fucking good. It's called like Up and Down. I really like that song. That song was hard. But yeah.
Here's my first pick, guys.
Aw.
But I did the one that everyone would know first. All the other ones are probably gonna be not ones you
I was
guys
gonna
know.
ask if there was any reason for you guys picking those ones first, or just like
Yeah,
random.
mine was just because it's the one you guys will all know.
I didn't want to do my favorite, and Panic was just like, it was my first, and it's also just like, it's got a lot to talk about. So
Oh.
Yeah, we both picked trendy artists first.
I'm currently watching Moo, and it's literally so like horribly green screened.
It is really bad.
No, you know what I like about Doja Cat is how like not serious she takes everything.
Oh yeah, that I actually do like about her.
Her on Twitter is ridiculous.
She's literally
Yeah, I
a
know.
joke, but she actually like some of her songs are pretty
Her
good.
name
Yeah,
was
like, she
hard
takes
on
everything as a
Twitter.
joke, and like also makes actually really good music. So
I
it would-
remember fucking Anthony Fantano. You guys heard of Anthony Fantano? With the guy on YouTube like reviews music, and he's kind of an asshole. I know he reviewed.
Not gonna lie, I thought you just name drops one of your friends.
No,
Yeah,
it's
I
a guy on
agree.
YouTube, Anthony Fantano. He reviewed one of her albums, and like he gave her a low rating, and she recorded a video of like her crying. Yeah, like fake crying to it. She's like, "Oh
That's
my
so
god."
funny.
Yeah, she's really funny. She's got good humor,
Yeah, if you
and
need
she's also really hot.
if you need new music, you just gotta like listen to our recommendations.
True, guys. This is where we run
Sorry.
the. Now, if we were monetized, this is where we'd run the ad.
Make sure you go get yourself Raid Shadow Legends, the sponsor of this video.
Need a
Please
break
stop.
from the ads?
Need a break.
Want to break from the ads?
Need a straight transaction.
Spotify Premium.
Want to break from the ads?
Anyway.
Wow.
Okay.
All right,
Spin
let's
the
see.
wheel.
Is it gonna be me or Brian?
Oh.
Moo, 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 moo.
It's me.
Cheated.
Yes! I didn't cheat. It's a 50-50 chance.
Quiet.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh my bad.
I'm sorry, Jack.
Nah,
I
it's
didn't
all
mean it to
good.
you.
okay, Chrissy Poo, take it away.
Yeah,
All
Chris,
right.
we're listening.
My first one I'm gonna do is Gorillas.
I love
I knew it.
Yeah.
Cracker Island.
Based on from this list, this is the
Cracker.
first band of these ones that I got into. I can remember exactly when I got into them too. You guys know, you guys remember like the React channel, like the Fine Bros?
Really?
Really?
Not really. No, I said. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
Are
I
you
know.
really
I don't
bringing
know.
them into this first?
Yeah, they ignore the fact that they're weird and shit now. But
The OK Brothers.
the decent brothers.
The Jolly
Anyway,
Good Show
I think
Brethren.
it was college kids react to Gorillas, and I was watching it while playing the first Overwatch archives event. I don't know
That
why.
goes
I
hard.
remember
What the
that
fuck?
vividly. I was playing Uprising.
That goes hard as fuck.
And I was listening to music, and then what's it called? Clint Eastwood came on, so it's like,
Oh, I love that
I ain't
song.
happy. I was like, man, this
I'm
song sounds
feeling
like
glad on
ass.
sunshine.
And then I kept listening to it.
Yo,
Hey,
that was
that's
my
useless.
first Gorillaz
That's
song.
usually
I
how
love
that's
that
usually
song.
how it happens. I'll like hear a part of the song, I'm like, I don't really like that, and then since I keep listening to it, I start to like it, and then it becomes like my favorite part of the song.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. I could agree with that, honestly, because sometimes I'm like, this is shit, and then I like it so much later.
Mhm.
Why does it say Cracker? I'm looking it up. Cracker Island came out in 2023. It's not even 2023, so.
Oh, because that's the name of the
Broke up
album that's not
prank.
out yet.
Oh, Cracker
Yeah.
Island's. Oh, they just put it.
Yeah,
They're doing singles from it, right? Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah,
Cracker
they're
Island
doing
is
the
the
pre-release
headline
singles. Yeah.
and then the album itself comes out February.
Oh,
Um,
dude.
But yeah, I have majority of the vinyls for them. I really like the story. It's cool. It's a fictional real band. Bunch of
Oh,
cool
yeah.
characters.
I fucking adore the fact, like, watching their videos and having all the
It's-
characters and shit. It's
Oh
dope.
my god, the newest video, Cracker Island, like that, the animation
my
for that
God.
is so good.
It's dope.
I love Cracker Island.
Yeah, and the song
I
itself is
fucking-
good. They have like no defining genre. I guess the closest you could say is like hip hop
Yeah.
It literally just says band
band.
under Gorillas.
Band. Well, that's kind of the best way to describe it.
Genre:
honestly.
rock, pop music, hip hop music,
Yep.
alternative rock,
Yep.
more.
Yeah,
More.
that adds up.
Literally.
Literally, so
You'll notice that the only group on this list that I have that I haven't seen in person.
I fucking...
But yeah, they're
You
just
got it.
they're
You
just
got
really
it.
cool overall.
Well, they'll probably go on tour for Cracker Island.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably.
probably.
Only thing was their tour this year. Like it was super expensive for no reason. Like the
Ooh.
back row seats were like $130, and then any decent seats were like $300 plus.
God damn.
I know, right?
The next debut they have, they're gonna be on an island. Cracker
That's a good
Island.
one.
Wait, why is that hilarious?
Cracker Island.
Oh,
Chris, you got a favorite song? For the
yeah, that's
album?
right. I had to talk about that.
Cracker Island.
Favorite song? Cracker Island might be my favorite at the moment.
Hey.
Melancholy Hill is a really good one.
Mm.
Let's see. There's another really good one I
Feel
always
Good
forget
Inc.
about. That one's iconic. I wouldn't say it's my favorite. Their last album, Song Machine, was really good. I like Aries from that. But if I had to pick a favorite at the moment, I would say Cracker Island.
Dude.
And then album is either their latest Song Machine, which was a big step up from
Hello?
the one or two before that. Hi.
Hey.
Did you guys cut out?
No.
No, Chris has been talking.
Oh, I just cut out the whole
and
Go
now he's
ahead.
gone.
We don't need him. We don't need him.
Anyway,
Keep going.
that one or Demon Days, their second album, is really good.
Dude.
Which
My
has
favorite
has few.
Demon Days. I haven't
Demon
listened
Days
to
is fucking
everything
sweet.
else yet.
Oh, I have just I'm gonna say there is one song from Gorillaz I had stuck in my head for like a whole fucking month. It's the song Ascension.
Yeah,
I had that stuck in my fucking head.
One.
The sky's falling, baby, drop the ass for a crash.
Yeah, it's a really good. I like that song.
I had that song the chorus from that song.
Yeah, it's a good song. I wouldn't call it Gorillaz personally because like that.
Yeah,
whole,
it's
that
like
whole,
a collab.
That whole album is like only features, and it's like it's good, but it's not Gorillaz music.
Yeah, fair. If I had to pick an actual favorite, which is generic from Gorillaz, but Clint Eastwood is so fucking good.
Yeah, honestly,
Clint Eastwood goes hard.
Gorillaz is a band that like I can see Brian loving half of it and then hating the rest.
Yeah, I've listened to a good amount of them by now, and I like a lot of it, but they definitely have some oddities in there.
Yeah,
like oddities here and there.
What was that one with like what's the album with the cars, the cover?
That's their first one. That's Gorillaz.
Oh yeah, I listened to the whole one of that. That one was like okay. And then the other one that came after that I really liked, which was Demon Days.
Yes, sir.
Demon Days.
Yeah, there's Plastic Beach is pretty good, which is their third. And then number 4 is Humans, which is their worst, personally. And then after that is a Now Now, which is a big step up. But then Song Machine hits.
It hits hard.
But yeah, I think that's about it.
Nice.
That just leaves you, Brian, for your first pick.
Brian.
Oh,
I kept cutting out, so I missed like a minute, but it's okay. I'm back.
Okay, guys. I'm going to get the one that's not a surprise out of the way. So we're going to talk about Arctic Monkeys.
So you guys ever heard of this band called Arctic Monkeys?
Do I want to know?
Dude, they're so fucking good. Okay, so how did it start? How did it all begin?
How did it all start?
There I was, sitting in my bed, probably like, yes! Yeah, baby! Probably like 2 years ago or so. I was just going through Snapchat stories, as you do, at night. And some random person posted like a clip out of 505. I think it was the chorus, actually. You know, the But I Crumble Completely When You Cry.
When You Cry.
And I was like, wait, this goes kind of hard. So then I always liked 505 for a really long time. And then when I finally got around to like expanding my playlists on my music app, I was going through just basically all their popular music. And then I'd keep like coming back to their page every time I wanted to find new music. And I'd keep scrolling down further and further down their popular music, realizing I liked pretty much everything up to the point I was like 40 songs deep. So then I listened to just everything they had. And it was love made in heaven right there, you know?
Made in heaven.
It's crazy. What I really like about Arctic Monkeys, similar thing with Zach said about Panic at the Disco, every album is different. Their style evolved so much from their first album. Every single album has a unique style, and they keep changing a lot, which is kind of the whole point of it. Their first album is literally called Whatever People Say I Am, That's What I'm Not. And you know, that's kind of deep, guys.
It goes kind of hard.
That's the whole point. Every album they fucking it's a whole different thing. Everyone's like, what? It was crazy.
Hmm.
But
That's hard.
yeah, I'm a big fan of all the writing in the song. Alex Turner, a great
Genius.
musical artist. His writing is so fucking good. I love so many lines out of so many songs. I love so many songs. I love all the albums.
What's your favorite album?
My favorite album, it's hard. I could just say, the most popular one, which is AM, because it does have so many fucking great hits. There are a few songs that or towards the end, I think it's that makes it not completely perfect when I kind of compare it to the other albums where I fully like every single song, which AM has always been definitely my favorite, but also favorite worst nightmares is favorite. I always say plural. It's just favorite worst nightmare. I'm considering to be my new favorite, but then it's also up there with Tranquility Base, Hotel and Casino, which is also a fucking masterpiece. And that's my favorite song. That's my favorite album in terms of the concept, the fucking concept and how it was executed in that album is fucking incredible. It's really out there, but I really like it. But, yeah, I still like all the other albums. My least favorite album is Suck It and See. But I still like it. That one took me a while to grow on, but I like it. It's just I'm fully confident on is my least favorite out of their 7 albums.
From the bits and pieces I've heard of their discography, AM is fire.
Yeah, AM is awesome. That's their hottest album. It's
Now,
when we went to the mall that day, I considered heavily every time we saw the album. I was like, oh, I gotta buy it.
Bro, the album is so sexy, bro. That's their hottest album. Favorite Worst Nightmare has the best consistent style that I like, and then Tranquility Base is my favorite concept.
What's your favorite song?
My favorite song is also hard to choose. I do want to say 505 because it was obviously the first one that I listened to, and I've always really adored as one of my favorite.
Is incredibly good.
One of my favorite songs in general. But then also, Do I Want to Know? Obviously, you guys know is pretty awesome too.
Yeah, Chris knows for sure.
And also, Are You Mine? I'm addicted to that song too. Are You Mine?
Yeah.
But that would be my top 3 if I really had to pick.
Dude, my favorite is 505 also. 505 is so fucking dope.
So true.
I love 505. Anyway,
505.
Let's see.
Pretty good.
505.
It's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Do you know the song, Zach?
No, I do. I think I've heard it before. You definitely played it.
Back to 505.
Oh yeah, the one time where me and Brian went crazy to 505. I was on the scouts run. That shit went hard. Me and Brian were going.
Yeah, that's where I first heard that song, and it got stuck in my head for the rest of the
day. Me and Brian went crazy to that song.
Yeah, dude, we crumbled and cried.
Yeah, that whole day was just Arctic Monkeys.
Such a weird song to get hyped to.
Yeah, because we were screaming the lyrics. It was crazy.
So awesome. They have so many songs that you could just go crazy with too.
Yeah, I agree with that. I bet you will get on the dance floor.
I mean, I could make a whole hour-long video talk about Arctic Monkeys, but I think that's everything.
You should start recording one day and just do a voice memo on you talking about Arctic Monkeys and then upload it.
That'd be hard.
That would go.
How long is it already?
Arctic Monkeys is peak music. Doesn't matter. All right, Zach.
Why AM is peak?
How long is this? We're gonna have
your next one, Zach.
3-hour podcast. Oh, we're doing it in order.
I mean, unless you want me to just spin it again.
Yeah, I was gonna say spin it again.
Okay.
Spin her up.
Spin it again. I thought we were just going. Okay.
It's gonna be a 3-hour podcast.
No.
Bro, it really turned people off when you talk about how long the podcast is.
All right, Zach, you got to spun.
Oh, of course.
Go ahead.
Which one should I talk about?
How long is this gonna be?
So zesty.
I think I'm going to talk about one that me and Brian share a love for.
Oh. Romantic?
And that is ELO, Electric Light Orchestra. Oh.
Miss W, you did it right.
Oh, okay, never mind. I woke up.
Yes,
I'm awake.
So Brian introduced me to this band.
By
I
mistake.
kind of fell in. Yeah, what? Do you remember how? Do you
I
remember
regret
how?
it so much, by the way. Guys.
Oh my god. Do you even remember how?
I remember when we bought the best hits and we played it in my car on the way.
Oh
home.
my god, I love that CD.
Wait, wasn't it because like you were like begging for us to recommend music?
Probably,
Yeah.
but I really like ELO. It's a more like laid back and chilled band. It's like old rock and roll, and they just have like songs that like everyone knows, like "Mr. Blue Sky" and "Guardians of the Galaxy." Everyone knows it. Everyone's heard it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't Bring Me Down.
Honestly, if anyone's ever like, what's ELO, and you just go Mr. Blue Sky, and they're like, ah.
Yeah, exactly.
That one.
Don't Bring Me Down. Everyone knows. But then you get into like meat and potatoes of it, and you get to some like really good songs.
Bro brought up
The what?
potatoes.
Bro, potatoes?
The meat and the what now?
You never heard that saying, meat and potatoes?
Meet my
Bro,
potatoes.
continue talking about your favorite.
Anyway, you get into some really good songs like Strange Magic. Strange Magic. I really like On the Run, State of Mind, Just for Love, and I've only heard like the greatest hits, which obviously is like their best songs, but I also have listened to the Twilight album.
Mm-hmm.
I
Bro
think that's what
likes
it's called.
Twilight Eclipse.
Is that
Like
what
with
it's
Robert
called?
Pattinson.
Yeah, bro likes Robert Pattinson.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kidding. Yes, it's what are you talking about?
The Twilight. I think it's called Twilight. The album.
I thought. Are you talking about Time?
Wait, are we talking about Robin Pattinson?
It's Time. My bad.
I love Robin Pattinson.
I think one of the songs is like Twilight. I gotta look. I know my shit. Definitely. Oh, no, one of the songs is Twilight. That's what I was getting
Okay,
confused.
yeah.
And it's the first song or the second because there's the prologue, but it's just like a more chill, laid back album. So if you ever want to like vibe or you're going on a long road trip, I just throw in ELO, and it's just a vibe like the whole time.
Hmm.
Then you have
It
like
is a
songs that
cute
just
vibe.
hit different. Like it's not even an ELO song.
What?
you know the cover they did for "Julie Don't Live Here."
No.
Oh, that's one of my favorites, but it's literally a cover. It's not even their song.
I never heard that.
Oh, okay. What else? Turn the Stone, China Little Love, Sweet Talking Woman. They're all just great songs. You just gotta listen to them. It's literally just old classic rock and roll.
Old classic rock and roll.
Still
Wow,
rocking and
now.
rolling, baby.
Wait, did you say a favorite song or no?
Now, my favorite song I actually haven't mentioned because it's not like very popular. It's called Rock Aria. Rock Aria, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's basically a mix, like a literal, like complete, like 50-50 of like opera and rock and roll. But like, I don't really like the opera, but it kind of just adds to it, and I think it's like really unique. So he just starts singing like really high pitched, like oh, la, la, la.
Oh
And
yeah, I
then
know
he just
that song.
and then he
hate
just
it.
goes in the rock and roll. Yeah, exactly.
I know that song.
I hate it.
It comes on.
I
I'll listen to our playlist, and then it comes on. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
But then if you listen like into like the first 15 seconds, it's rock and roll, and it's such a good song, and like the lyrics for it are perfect. Favorite
Honestly,
album?
It's a cute one. You said you only listen to the best hits in the time, so
I think I know a lot of like the Discover album. I think that one's pretty good. So I'll probably just say
Discovery. Yeah, no, that one's pretty
Yeah.
solid.
that. Yes, Discovery. That's a great one. So we'll just go with that. But yeah, ELO, solid band. I have like 34 songs on my playlist. And Brian, it's all thanks to Brian.
My favorite song
Yeah.
from them is "Living Thing."
Yeah, what is Brian? What's your favorite?
I
That one's
like
good,
Electric Orchestra because they did something really revolutionary in rock. They took orchestra and combined it with rock.
I thought they combined it with electric
I
light.
think the sound is quite satisfying.
Oh, good one, Jack.
It pleases my ears. And
Oh.
my favorite album is probably
This goes for me.
it would be between Discovery and A New World Record. Probably A New World Record.
Which one's that?
That
I'm about to
one,
create a new
what does
world
it have?
record.
It has
New-
Tightrope, Telephone
New World
Line.
Record is
Oh,
Your
those are
favorite
good
one, Rock
songs.
Area. Your favorite song, Rock Area.
Oh shit, you're right. That's a great album. Oh damn it, you got me.
Okay.
Okay, spin the wheel.
And my
Anyways,
favorite
that
song
wheel.
is
Let me
Take
spin
Us
the
Down.
wheel.
Don't bring me down.
Don't bring me down,
Down,
down.
Next
down.
person is Bride Bro.
I'll tell you what's wrong.
Brian, you're back up.
Oh shit!
Don't bring me down. They also made Xanadu.
All right. So I have Electric Light Orchestra. My favorite album is Xanadu.
Do you have it?
Bro.
I'm kidding. Okay. Guys.
Okay. Oh my god.
Guys.
Following the 2013 release of AM by Arctic Monkeys, there was a 5-year hiatus, and everyone wondered, where did the Arctic Monkeys go?
What did Brickman listen to in those
Then
times?
in 2018,
Huh.
without any singles released before the album's debut,
Wait, why am I kind of hyped?
Tranquility Base, Hotel and Casino comes out, evolving their style with a bigger gap than any other album had done prior to this.
Wait, why am I hyped?
Had changed everything that fans have come to know and love. And
And
a shocking opening line included in the first song of the album, Star Treatment,
What is it?
says, I just wanted to be one of the Strokes. Now look at the mess you made me make. Oh, it goes so hard! So my next band is the Strokes.
Oh, okay.
You just made an Arctic
that
Monkey.
was,
What?
that was so fire.
Okay. I kind of get that. Like,
So
What is the Strokes?
that's what he's getting to, Zachary.
every time I ever like Google searched Arctic Monkeys, they were like, you will also like the Strokes. And I always intended on listening to the Strokes for the longest time. And then when I finally got to listening to the full entirety of that album, Tranquility Base, and they had the line about the Strokes that goes so hard,
Hey.
I was finally like, okay, I'll listen to the Strokes. And the Strokes also goes kind of hard. They're the same genre of like alt indie rock that Arctic Monkeys has. I figured this band I literally just recently got into, but I figured I'd include it because it has a fun story to it. And there's also a good amount I could say about them. So that's why I included them on my list. I literally just I listened to their albums literally the beginning of this semester.
Hey.
On the first drive to campus this semester, I listened to Is This It by The Strokes. And it was pretty cool. It was pretty fire. They have a unique sound that, like, it always sounds like they're coming, like, from, like, the fucking radio. You know when you know that joke we have about Chris and the radio?
Oh, yeah. It sounds like that?
It reminds me of that. Because
Strokes on the radio?
it sounds weird, but, like, it's a cool, unique sound. And what's interesting about the Strokes is how their music evolved too. Guys, this is really emotional.
Okay.
So their first debut album, Is This It, has hit after hit. It was a pretty big hit. It made the Strokes a fairly big name. I think they're also English, probably, like Arctic Monkeys. I'm not entirely sure about that, but
Wait,
actually,
what do you want to know?
yeah,
I'll look them up.
if they're English.
From
what?
Because like
Great
Arctic
Britain.
Monkeys was big in the UK, like exclusively until AM. So, but the Strokes, I think, is also UK probably. But then they literally just kept making music because their contract demanded it.
That's hard.
So it was all their albums after Is This It was missing the charm and love that really made Is This It such a hit. So like their other albums, I think they're pretty good. They have like a few good songs per album that are like really good, and then like the rest is like it's good, but like it's kind of generic. It's not that unique style that the Strokes originally introduced in their first album.
Oh,
But
guess
then
what?
the contract was finally up, and they got to do their own thing for once, and come all the way to 2020. They released the new Abnormal, which is a fire album that I think kind of brought back the original style of Is This It, but also modernized it with all new sounds as well. And it was fucking crazy because that album was something.
So they went.
Then they
beast
became
mode.
a hit again in 2020.
So they
which I
went
think
beast
is literally
mode.
like a 20-year difference. And the irony of that. Let's just talk about how ironic this is, because in 2018, Alex Turner was talking about how he wanted to be one of the Strokes. The Strokes fucking inspired the Arctic Monkeys.
And they
And
came back in
the
2020.
Strokes died out because they kept changing their style, and then had their biggest comeback by almost kind of conforming, but also modernizing their original style with the new Abnormal. While meanwhile, the Arctic Monkeys just kept straying further and further from their original sound.
Oh,
I think that's bonkers, guys.
That's rather bonkers.
That's bonkers.
I found out where they're from. Apparently, they're from New York City.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't know that was for sure, but I guess that probably makes more sense. But yeah,
What's your favorite
Anyways.
song?
Yeah, favorite song? Favorite.
What is my favorite song? My favorite song, "Ode to the Mets," I think is a beautiful piece of music.
The Mets. I love the Mets. Yeah.
Your
The
favorite
Mets, we love the
album?
Mets, baby.
Yeah.
What's the album?
Favorite album is the new Abnormal.
Let's go.
After that powerful story, about it.
2020, and that was COVID too.
I know.
That was COVID, bro. Do you know?
That was COVID.
So
Uh,
I'm guessing you guys don't know anything about the Strokes, so you
Nah.
can't head to the topic. But
Yeah.
there was that fun, very, very engaging story, guys.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Well, I think it was like literally just when COVID started, April 10th, 2020.
Yeah.
True.
So COVID hit, and everyone was listening to Strokes in their house.
Everyone was
Like,
stroking
this
to the
shit is
Strokes.
fire.
What the
And
fuck?
I was about to say that, Brian. Anyway, Chris, get that wheel spoon.
All right, me or you, Jack? Who's it gonna be?
Who's it gonna be? Is it gonna be Chris third again?
Hold on.
I'm Jack, and I like Doja Cat
I
and
gotta
Billie
spin it again.
Eilish.
Zach.
I love Billie Eilish. Billie Eilish.
Billie Eilish. And I
Billie,
like
Billie,
Marina.
And I like her
and-
boobs and her
Billie.
ass.
Her boobs or ass?
It's you, Jack.
It's me.
I
Okay, guys,
actually
let's
really
talk
do
about.
like Billie Eilish.
You know me too well, guys. Billy Eilish.
What the
No,
fuck?
okay, so. Okay, so I can't be as engaging as Brian, but let me
Sorry,
start with. I will tell a story though. Relating to this artist. So, in 2020, I was a sad kid in 2020, like
you were.
early 2020, late 2019. I was pretty sad kid. Okay, and I listened to this little album made by this artist Billie Eilish.
Yes.
Might as well get
expecting
the.
that.
Let me get the trend. I'm getting the trendy ones out of the way first. All the other ones are gonna be obscure as
Billie
fuck.
Eilish.
But
Oh.
regardless, so I listened to this one song that first called "I Love You," and that's a really sad song. Very
That was your first song?
It was. That's the thing. It was extremely sad. The lyrics are very sad. I listened to it, I was like, holy shit, like I'm feeling something.
Holy
Like
shit.
it really made me feel something. I was sitting there, I was like, I think the main thing that got me about it was like, I don't know, the vibe was very downtrodden, very sad, but it also sounded like kind of bittersweet. And I was like, this type of music, I like this kind of music. I went to the album, I turned on shuffle, and then I listened to You Should See Me in a Crown. And I was like,
That song's so good.
yeah, that song is a slammer, but I was like, this is two totally different types of music. And then I realized I want to listen to more of this, so then I listened to that whole album and like her other music, like her EPs and stuff. I forgot what like some of them were called, but like there's one song called "I Don't Want to Know You Anymore" or "I Won't Be You Anymore." I love that song.
I love
But
Ocean Eyes.
oh, that song is amazing. Any song from her. The reason I like Billie Eilish so much is because of how different her style is compared to any other. Like, what are these artists called? Industry plants. You know, like the girls and guys who get thrown into the music industry with like one crazy hit, and then they like get super popular, and then everyone calls them hack frauds after their single hit. Billie Eilish is like my favorite of that genre of music.
Jack, I think you have a type for musicians. I'm not gonna lie. Doja Cat and Billie
Billie and
Eilish.
Doja Cat.
I don't know. Billie Eilish, some of them, I think it really is just like her style. I know her production's done by her brother Phineas. Like the whoa, they're the way that like his production style meshes with her voice is just like it's incredible. It's so fucking good, and like she has so many fucking hits too. But like also the thing is that like she also like drastically changes like her appearance and her like physical style too for each album she does, or like tries to take like a totally different style with like how she presents herself to like match the story of her albums. And I really like that too. I think it's hella dope. But if I were to tell like my favorite song from her, which is really hard because I love so much fucking songs from her. Like I think she has so many bangers. You guys talk about Billie Eilish for a second. I gotta think. You guys,
I like her newest album.
Oh, that album's so fucking
There's
good.
2 songs I really like. Obviously, actually 3. The 2 really popular ones. I forget the names of.
Happier than ever, and
Guy.
And no, not Bad
What's-
Guy.
what's the other
I
popular
think
one from that?
Therefore I Am.
Oh, therefore I am. The thing about that fucking song, I really liked it as a single, but on the album, the song NDA before it, like it has such a seamless fucking transition to Therefore I Am. Because like it has like the beat of Therefore I Am at the end, and then it just goes straight into the song.
Yeah, I love when
It's
songs do
so
that.
fucking dope. It really just, if you hear for the first time and you just don't know what's coming, it's like holy shit. I can always like nod to that production. It's fucking sweet. But yeah, I think my favorite song from Billie is like, oh god, I really like Happier Than Ever, which is, or I think it's Happier Than Ever, right? The song from the album.
one,
Yeah, I think it's the title track. Like that song, it's like everything I like about her, like music wise.
She's only 20.
Yeah, she's our age. It's a great song. I just wish that the quiet part was just a bit louder.
Yeah, like her vocals are super quiet, so it makes the transition a little jarring when she goes from
not
that
even a
to
transition. It's just it goes from being like I have to put it on max volume to like low.
Yeah, to like medium volume. I just appreciate how fucking emotionally charged that song is. Like the beginning part is so like solemn, and then just fucking like
it's kind of raw.
It's so raw. It's so raw.
Yeah.
I also like. Oh,
It's her birthday. It's her birthday in 10 days, December 18th.
the day after mine.
The day after your birthday.
You guys
to
were
be
meant to
together.
be.
That's hella dope.
Bro, get her a gift.
Okay.
Bro, go for her, bro.
Anyway, my favorite album. My favorite album is Oh god, what's the fucking name of that album?
When we fall asleep.
The only one
Where?
other than Happier Than Ever.
Yeah, it's When We All Fall Asleep.
When
Where
we all
do we
fall
go?
asleep, where do we go?
Yeah, I love that album. I think it is just such like a genius fucking album. Like the style is so out there, and every song has a unique feel to it.
That album's awesome.
Yeah, and then like the storytelling is so fucking good too. Every song is like, ugh, so good, so good, so good. Everybody, I love the album. I love Billie Eilish. It just sucks that Zach.
Do you like that one better than Happier? Is that your favorite one?
Yeah, it's my favorite album for sure. I think Happier Than Ever has more singles I like on it, but When We All Fall Asleep has my favorite song from her too, or my second favorite song, which is what is it? Illo Milo. It's like not like a super well known song from the album, but it has such a good beat and like her voice is so good on it.
Ilo Milo.
But yeah, I like Billie Eilish.
That's so cool.
Thanks.
She's so cool.
I get the ones that everyone knows out of the way first, so then every other one now is just gonna be me talking for 5 minutes with no other commentary about it. So might as well get the interactive ones out of the way first. But Chris,
let's see. I'll go with Dua Lipa.
Oh yes, that's Brian's girl.
Dua Lipa.
Oh god damn! You got me in the love again.
Oh.
All right, maybe we shouldn't have added Zach to the podcast.
Anyway,
what's your favorite thing about Dua Lipa?
Her tits and her ass.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Just kidding, guys.
Yo,
that's an
high
inside
fives all
joke. It's an
around.
inside joke. I promise.
Inside joke.
We shouldn't have added Chris
We don't
to the
actually
podcast.
objectify women.
Anyway, I discovered her through a Attack on Titan edit.
Really?
Oh, I love that video.
That's how I discovered Lady Gaga.
There's a mashup of the Attack on Titan season 4 opening with levitating, and I was
Yeah,
like, this is kind of
good.
fire. And so I listened.
I also heard that
I
before.
listened to the original song. I was like, this is so good, and I sent it to everyone, or I sent the what's it called, the remix to everyone.
Yeah.
And Jake was like, I've liked her music for a while now, so this is nothing new. I was like, fuck you, she's hot. I just kept listening to her. Easily my favorite song I think is Physical. But
Physical.
Yeah, that one's a bop.
That one's up there for me too.
I think any of the songs on that album could be a single. 10 out of 10 album. Except for when she sang "Boys Will Be Boys" on concert. I don't know if I should sing it or not. Felt very conflicted.
Oh.
But yeah, Future Nostalgia, great album. She only has 2 albums, so that one easily takes the pick. Her debut album has a lot of songs, but most of them are like okay.
Mm-hmm.
And she's been making a lot of collabs and singles lately, so which have all been pretty good.
All of them rather dope.
All of them rather dope. Saw her in concert, which is also dope.
Me
Now,
too.
Yeah.
question
saw
for
it,
you.
Brian. Yeah.
Do you like levitating with the baby or no the baby?
I don't mind either. My
Let's
my
go.
Spotify Wrapped last year had both in the top 5, so
Oh my god.
I think I had
Oh
the
my
baby version
God.
higher. I don't remember.
Let's go.
Let's go.
It really depends on my mood.
Don't really have much to
Dua
say.
Lipa.
She
trying to
doesn't
do
have
more
much
than
of
Dua Lipa.
discovery. She doesn't have many songs, so I don't really have any negative opinions. Yeah.
What did you say, Brian?
I'm trying to do more than a feature.
Oh.
I mean, shit.
Okay, never mind.
Okay.
Honestly, never mind.
No, someone made a song about who was that guy? Who made the song about Dua Lipa after they did a feature with her?
Oh, I don't know.
And they were like crushing on her.
I think I know what you're talking about.
The baby.
Baby.
I don't think it was the baby, but
Anyone have any opinions on her before we move on to the?
my
third?
favorite song by her is "Hallucinate." I love that song so much.
That's probably my top 5 also.
It was Jack Harlow.
I fucking
Yes,
hate Jack
yes.
Harlow so much.
I'm trying to do more than a feature.
Dua Lipa. I'm trying to do more than a feature. Bro, that goes so hard.
It does, but like I hate that motherfucker. So
And
That
next
guy,
on
like,
Jack's list, Jack Harlow.
he is only good on it in Industry Baby or whatever Lil Nas X song that
Jack
was.
Harlow is
He was
my
good on it,
dick.
Shut up, bitch.
He did a KFC commercial.
Nice.
Anyway,
I'm gonna spin the
round
wheel.
3
And who will be starting us off?
will be Zach again.
Oh my god, it is. Should I spin
Oh.
again?
Spin again.
Spin again. It's gonna be Brian.
Zach again.
It's
gonna be Brian.
It's Zach again.
Oh,
told
you
you.
got me fucking
It was so
groovy.
close. Here, one more time. If it
Zachary.
gets Zach, you gotta do it.
I have to. That's a sign.
Oh! It just missed you. It's Jack.
Hey,
And I like Jack Harlow.
Okay, let's
My name's
go.
Jack, and I like Jack Harlow.
My name's Jack, and I hate Brian. Okay, so
Whoa! What the fuck?
I'm joking. I like.
Hate's a strong.
So, well, we're gonna flash back real quick to 2018. 2018 me. This is before like I knew anybody. I was like not even real at that point in time.
You were just a guy on Instagram.
2018 is when my music taste really took a flip. I like before 2018, I literally only listened to pop, like only pop. I was like the most generic motherfucker. And then I learned about this one band called Brockhampton. Brockhampton is a boy band. It's a fucking boy band. It has like 6 people, I think. Well, I remember all their names off the top of my head, but I won't go on about that part. I like discovered one of their songs because they are a pretty eccentric group or eccentric boy band. They have a lot of very different, varying types of music. And I was like, okay, it was like some random song, but it was really heavy rap. And I was like, I like this. Like, I like this type of music. It was like my first taste or like dip into rap. But then like the next song I listened to from them was like this really solemn fucking ballad song. And I was like, what the fuck? So I like kept scrolling through their discography, which they have a trilogy of albums called like Saturation. And I was like looking through that. And all of the songs, like every hit they had, I fucking like adored. It's kind of the same thing as Brian with Arctic Monkeys, where like, I looked through like their top stuff and I loved every one of it. I just kept scrolling down. I kept liking every single one as I scrolled. And I was like, okay, well, I guess this is my new favorite thing. They are still my top one on Spotify, like my top artist Spotify for the past like 2 years, I think. And
every song.
I don't know every song, but the best part is that they actually just released their final album 2 weeks ago.
It's
They are
over. They're done.
done. And I have a story about that. This is why I was eager to talk about them. So last year, March of this year, March 2022, me and Joe were supposed to go to a concert for Brockhampton in New York and Brooklyn. And they broke up a month before the concert.
Wait, what? That's not what?
They broke up. Well, like it was a very sudden like group breakup.
Like it was like an argument.
Yeah, it was like a huge disagreement in the group. They could not work with each other anymore, so they just like dropped all of their like future concerts and broke up right there.
Oh,
The album they released, they released 2 albums, their final albums. One of them was like an album that posed as an album for the group, but it was one of the artists. Like it was kind of like a solo album, but it was under the guise of Brockhampton because they needed 2 albums for their contract before they could officially drop the band. So they did one album, which is a solo album with one of the dudes, and then the other one is just a bunch of like dropped extra singles from other albums, just compiled into one, and that's
Is
it.
it good?
So they really wanted to
dope.
get out of there.
Yeah, but it was still a dope album. All of the like extra songs are really good because it was from old stuff. But they also, one last thing about their history is that they had a really big fallout with one of their members where like they did some fucking crazy shit to one of the other members, and like they obviously dropped out of the band and all that. And they made like an extremely like heartfelt and emotional song about it, like talking about their experience because it was a rap song. So they kind of just like weave the story of what happened into it. Very emotional song, very very emotional. But yeah, Brockhampton, I adore Brockhampton. They're like my favorite band of all time and one of my favorite musical artists or like groups of all time for sure.
What's your favorite song?
My favorite song from them is hold on. I think my favorite song from them is easily fucking District. It's off their song, or like it's off their one of their like really weird eccentric albums. It's like definitely their weirdest one out of all their albums. But like that song in particular is such a fucking banger. It's so fucking good. I adore that song. And my favorite album from them is either Roadrunner, which is their second to last album before they broke up, or Saturation 3, which is the end of their trilogy. But yeah, I love Brockhampton.
Brockhampton. I love Brockhampton.
See, I told you, after Billie Eilish, it was just gonna be stuff you guys didn't know at all.
Never heard of them.
Yeah, I know, I figured. But they're really good. Like, they make a bunch of different like, styles. Yes.
I've
They're
heard the name, but you talking about it honestly made me want to listen to some of the songs, even though I do not like rap.
Yeah, their style, like, it's not only rap. Well, they have a lot of like ballad songs. They have some like just boy bandish pop songs. Like, they have dance tracks. Like, their style varies a lot in different albums. So I'd suggest giving them a shot if you guys need something to listen to.
I feel like my brother would like it. It's something my brother would listen to.
Yeah, they're dope. I love Brockhampton. So does Joe. Joe also adores Brockhampton. He was like, I was the one who told him about it, and then he started listening to that shit. But yeah, there you go. I love Brockhampton.
Nice. Zach, you're next.
All right.
Are you okay? So I'm gonna do a band that's also kind of old, following ELO, that I'm pretty knowledgeable about, and that's gonna be Duran Duran.
Duran Duran.
Her name is Rio, and
she dances on
My
the
God, you guys don't have to
sun.
sing it every time.
I sing their most popular hit every time.
Now, the thing about Duran Duran is they have like a bunch of albums starting from, I gotta look up when the first one is. I think it's 1778 or 79. Let me look it up.
1738.
Hey, I said, hey, what's up? Hello. See your pretty asses. You give me the no.
Why does it matter when it came out?
It does. It just does. Their first album is the name of the band, Duran Duran. It came out in 1981. And
old head.
Their first few albums are very good, and that's what they're known for. But then they didn't stop making albums. Because then they decided, let's make an album in 2015. It was like really mid and not that good. And probably, I mean, I like some of the songs, but some of the songs are really bad.
Then they decided, let's make a 2022 album. And that was shit. I like 2 of the songs. It's like
that
they
was
did not
garbage.
they did not stop.
They need to stop.
But they needed to stop. I think it might have gotten to their head. But anyway, going back, their first 2 albums, Duran Duran and then Rio, masterpieces. Rio is like one of the best albums of all time. You listen to the songs, if you just go through the songs of the Rio album, every one is like perfect and it's like a story.
I agree with that. Rio is probably my favorite album of all time.
Like there's some songs in there that I used to not like The Chauffeur, and then I started listening to it more. I used to not like The Chauffeur because it's so slow and
that was
weird.
An instant love for me.
No, it was so slow and weird, and then I started listening to it. I'm like, holy shit, this song is so good. And you also have Hungry Like the Wolf, Rio. My Own Way is probably my favorite song by them. My Own Way. I also love New Religion. That's a great song. These are all on the Rio album.
Save a Prayer is peak.
I don't really like Save a Prayer.
All right,
it's good.
I'll take.
That's my least favorite song on the album, definitely. But they even have like, and their songs are always in movies too. I feel like you'll always hear a Duran Duran song here or there, and a movie.
Honestly, I don't think I've ever heard Duran Duran in a movie.
Okay, so I just made that up. It's fine.
Except for like Hungry Like a Wolf for Rio. Those are
Hungry Like the Wolf. I've heard Come Undone before. Come Undone's a good song by them.
What's your favorite song and album?
I mean, it's not really a choice. I have to pick the Rio album. It's got to be Rio. It's just too good. My favorite song though, I have to say My Own Way because of how many times I've listened to it. But then there's also like Girls on Film. That's a great song. I'm just like scrolling through. Electric Barbarella. Sirius is also really good. Come Undone, like I said. They're just a really like solid band with a bunch of like songs that are hits, but then like they didn't stop making songs and now they're ass. So if you want a good album, and the Rio album is short, it's only like 7 songs.
Yeah, it is fairly short.
If you want a good album to listen to and just put on Rio, it's like summer music. If I'm at the beach and I'm like outside, I'm putting on the Rio album. It's like the easy. Okay, everyone's gonna enjoy this. It's Rio.
Yeah.
Duran Duran's legendary.
Yeah.
What about you, Brian and Chris? What are your favorite songs, or Jack, if you know any?
I don't know any Duran Duran song. Fortunately,
New Moon on Monday is up there for me.
That's a good one.
Or I don't really know. I can't really pick for the Rio album. I like all of them.
I know.
Girls on Film.
Yo, wait, actually, you
and like Rio.
Girls on Film was really good. I think I listened to it too much though, because like off the top of my head, I don't want to listen to it.
The Chauffeur.
I love The Chauffeur.
Chauffeur. Blue, silver.
Yeah, exactly. It's so
that
good.
was beautiful.
Shing, shing. It literally says shing, shing, blue, silver. Oh.
Taylor Swift better be on your list, Jack.
It definitely
Taylor,
is.
we want to hear you talk about Taylor Swift.
Swifty!
We want to hear you sing about.
I have a story about Taylor. But she's not on my list.
Anyway, yeah.
Last thoughts. Last thoughts. 2015 album. It's definitely okay. Like it's listenable, but some of the songs are decent. If you're a Duran Duran fan, like I'm just looking now. Paper Gods is pretty good.
No. It's not.
Only in Dreams is okay. Last Night in the City is okay.
Chris has spoken.
Sunset
not good.
Sunset Garage and Butterfly Girl. Butterfly Girl is definitely my favorite.
You're supposed to bow to me every time you see me.
When the group leader says to jump off the cliff. Well, I guess I gotta.
Yeah, Butterfly Girl is probably the best one from that album. Now the 2022 one, don't. Just don't.
Just don't.
The best song from that is Anniversary,
right,
but
Brian,
like
your turn.
No.
Bye.
Duran Duran.
Anniversary.
Okay, shut the fuck up.
Hungry like the wolf.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, get on with it, asshole.
Let's figure out my order. Okay.
Wait, Tonight United is pretty good too. Okay, my bad. Okay, what's your song? Your band.
Okay. So my next band is Coldplay.
It's
I love
all
Coldplay!
yellow.
Is that the one you had to switch, or you had to tell
That's
Zach?
what
I
that's
couldn't
what
do.
Zach about,
Yeah.
So Coldplay, guys, is awesome. When I was a kid, my parents
Stop.
they went to Coldplay concerts all the time,
What?
bro.
No, you're such a lucky child.
They'd come home making out, and they'd be like, "Bro, that concert was so fire, bro."
They made
And
out
they
in
like
front of you.
they always played the songs.
It was all yellow.
It was all yellow back in the
No,
day.
all I
Man.
remember is that fucking time we were in the car and Bryson played that song. He started banging his fucking dashboard. The final hangout of the summer. It's all yellow. He started like fucking banging his wheel and the car started honking.
I think I got into Coldplay, definitely from Brian and probably Dylan too. But I love Coldplay. Honestly, I don't know how much you like it, Brian. Obviously, it's on your list. So you probably know a good amount, but I also know like a shit ton of Coldplay. I love Coldplay so much.
Yeah. So, it was a part of my childhood. Well, I was raised being told I was in full belief that the entire world unanimously agreed that "Fix You" was the greatest song ever made.
No, that.
No, I'm telling. No, when I was a kid, like I thought that was just like a thing. I didn't agree with it, but I thought it was like a thing that everyone agreed to.
Why'd your
Because
parents
that's
tell
how
you
my
that?
parents raised me, thinking that.
It's a
But
good song. It's a good song.
no, that song is amazing. But then I took a hiatus from Coldplay because I didn't really listen to them for years. And then when I became an independent young adult, I got back into them on my own, and they're awesome.
Oh my god, he's getting emotional.
I highly recommend that you
Parachutes
listen to
is
Coldplay.
the saddest. It's such a sad album. Their debut album, Parachutes, is emotional.
Yeah, I don't know if
A Rush of Blood to the Head was fucking hit after hit, and you got X and Y, kind of similar, but also
I like
like
X and Y.
a lot of emotion too. And then the Viva La Vida.
Viva la vida. My sword and
I
shield.
I kept
hear
I didn't listen to a
Jerusalem
few of these.
bells are ringing.
So true, Zach. So my favorite album would probably be A Rush of Blood to the Head, because I think that album has the most like hit after hit that I personally like the most. Parachutes would be like my second favorite. I haven't listened to the entirety of their new album, Music of the Spheres, but from what I've heard, it's not that great.
It's okay. It's like some of the songs are like masterpieces, and then the other songs are complete shit.
Yeah,
Like
so
it's totally split in the middle.
that would probably have to be their least their worst one if you ask me.
Definitely.
My favorite song, I do think Yellow is like a song that I could always just listen to.
Yellow is my favorite Coldplay song.
I think is amazing. The song that I find the most emotional is "The Scientist." I fucking love that song and the music video
That's a
for it.
masterpiece. That's a masterpiece.
Yeah,
I
that
love
one's
The
amazing.
Scientist.
I actually like a lot of Coldplay's music videos. They're all really good.
Yeah, they are. Sky
Um,
Full of Stars is amazing too. That music video.
yeah, no, they have a lot of really good music videos.
Sing 2 version.
Oh yeah, no, that
goes
one.
hard. What are you talking
Oh
That
shit!
one goes hard.
Okay.
You're a sky. You're a sky.
Guy, that's my son.
That's my son, bro. That's crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys have anything to add to Coldplay?
Have you ever listened to Colotra? The last song
Kingdom.
Me
Oh
too.
my
But as like Coldplay as like a band, I think they're like one of the bands I really wanted to get into. But like I've only listened to like a couple of songs of theirs. Viva Vida, obviously, Yellow, like songs like that. But like I've never really like gone fully into them. I probably should. I feel like I'd like them.
Yeah, I definitely recommend them. They're awesome.
right,
Brian,
where
have
we
you
kiss,
ever listened to Colotra? It's the last song in the Spears of Music.
No, I don't think I have.
It's 10 minutes, and it's literally like a journey. It's so amazing.
Music
It
of
feels like you're in.
Spheres.
Yeah. What'd I say?
The Spheres. You said Spears of Music.
Oh, my bad. But it's like It's literally like a journey like through outer space. I literally feel like I'm in another world every time I listen to it with like headphones on. It's like it's a masterpiece. Definitely one of my favorites. But
Shit.
I also really like Low. Low is probably probably my favorite song. I'm not gonna lie.
From the album or of all time?
Of Coldplay, yeah, I love Low.
That's from the new album?
No, it's actually X and Y.
Oh, I don't remember that one.
You
but
don't know that one? It's really good.
I don't remember it. I've definitely
Honestly,
listened to it, but...
all their songs are like perfect.
But yeah, Coldplay. We love Coldplay, guys.
We love Coldplay.
Yeah, I think they have like a really good blend of like emotional music and then like also just really cool rock
super
songs.
upbeat too.
Yeah, and then at the same time also really upbeat.
See, I'm more of like the upbeat songs, and I don't like listen to their albums as much. I just more pick and choose what I like. But you seem like you like the albums.
What do you mean? Well, I was just having in an organized way, trying to find organized ways to talk about them. But
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
no, obviously
gotcha.
But yeah.
But
Have
yeah.
you know the one they did with the chain smokers? I want something just like this.
Yeah.
So good. I like that song
We
too.
got a chain smoker right now. Let's
I just want some weed.
And then,
I want to get hot at Coldplay.
I
love that.
Anyway, Chris, spin the wheel, Chris.
It's me.
Clocks.
Yeah, it's you.
Clocks.
Speaking of low.
Clocks.
Shut up. Okay, good.
Feel low.
Zach.
Holy shit, he's like a dad. What the fuck?
Speaking of low, there's this
one
artist that goes by the name of
No.
I can't hear him. Jesus.
God damn it. So anyway,
Celestia Lodenberg.
God damn it.
there's a Lolo Zuai. She's pretty cool. She was the opener for the Dua Lipa concert.
Ooh.
I remember vividly like enjoying the music, and John next to me was like, "See, guys, Chris is enjoying it," or he's like, "At least Chris is enjoying it," being like everyone else was hating it. But I don't know, Brian, you seem to enjoyed it.
Huh? Yeah, I was enjoying it.
I guess John wasn't a fan.
L Commander Klein.
Yeah, I remembered liking her music, so I looked her up
I
after
have
the
like
concert.
videos of me singing along to it, even though it was me listening to it for the first time.
Yeah.
So I was pretty into it.
I looked her up afterwards. Liked a lot of the songs that she played, especially at the time. Caffeine was my favorite, probably. Her new album just came out. It's just pretty good. It's called Playgirl, like Playboy, but Playgirl.
Oh,
damn!
why is that so hot?
And with it came my new favorite song from her, which is Blur, which is pretty different from her usual style. Brian knows all of her music sounds pretty similar, but like different enough where you can tell it's a different song. This one is like more poppy.
Puppy.
It's great.
Poppy seeds.
But yeah, kind of the same situation as Dua. There's like not much to talk about since he has not many songs.
What's your favorite?
My favorite is Blur, which just came out a few months ago as a single. Now it's on her new album, and she'll be in concert in April. So I gotta go see her.
OMG!
A lot of her songs are really good. Actually, I like the majority of both her newest albums. Some of them are definitely misses.
But it's alright. Yeah, everyone has misses.
Yeah, it's alright. Everyone has misses. A lot of hits in her new one though. She got a song called Tamagotchi, which is really good. It's very calm and slow. But I like the beat. But I hate her song. Give Me a Kiss. Not because it's like bad, but there's like these parts where it's like a guy in the Robo. Well, it's a slowed down voice, but it sounds like when we do the Robo Justice voice. He does. It's like I don't know. He says something, but then he repeats it, and it just sounds so creepy, and I hate it.
It's more of a pet peeve.
No, I'll give you a listen later, and you'll know. What do you mean a pet peeve?
Robo Justice is your pet peeve.
Oh no, I love Robo Justice. That's fucking funny.
That's Brian's pet peeve.
Yeah, it's Brian's pet peeve. It's my pet peeve that you don't know how to do it.
Chris, what was that artist Low you said?
Lolo Zuai.
I see. I'm gonna look her up. Right now.
I feel like, I don't know if you like it, honestly. Maybe. I don't really know your music taste too much other than that you like a rap.
I'm a rap guy.
If I had to compare, I'd say she's kind of similar to Billie Eilish, like Billie's slow songs.
Then yeah, I'll definitely like her. Sweet.
Brian, you're the only one I know that likes her.
So my favorite is Ha Ha to Low Lows. Got the coolest beat to it, but the most badass song, Don't Make Me Get Off My Scooter.
Oh, scooter?
Oh my god. Oh, you don't make this girl get off her scooter, let me tell you.
Wait, that's hard. Holy
and the
shit.
music video to that one too, sheesh. That woman, you ain't never telling her to get off her scooter. Like, that's what I'm saying, you know what I mean?
Dirty little thing, but I'm messy as fuck.
Wait, you're kind of puffing
Like,
off,
if you see Lolo Lazai on the streets,
I'm back
on her scooter,
you don't tell her to get off that scooter, man.
or you're gonna get fucked up, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, go to.
Nah, she's pretty fire.
But yeah, I enjoy her. I'm excited to see what other stuff she makes in the future.
Yeah.
Next up is Bri again.
Brian.
Oh shit.
2 more left, Brian. Make them count.
Okay. I'm gonna do.
What the fuck?
Oh my. What I originally
moved on like nothing happened.
What are you guys talking about?
Come on, man. Keep going.
Y'all hella weird. Y'all hella crazy. Okay. So my favorite band before Arctic Monkeys that I always just like kind of set as my go-to was
I know this one.
The Beatles.
Oh,
Like
the
Beatles that
Beatles.
much?
What do you mean that much? Beatles are like the biggest
We all live in.
Yeah. The
You're
Beatles.
like my dad, bro.
The British invasion went kind of hard back in the day, guys.
Yeah, true.
Back in Brian's day.
Back in the 60s, man, I was there.
I was
Joe
there for
calls the
Beatlemania.
Beatles the middles.
The Beatles arrive in the U.S. I was in that video
I just
when they were
lost
getting
mad
out of the
respect
plane.
for your brother.
Yeah.
And it was crazy, man, because they had some bops.
Like what?
Eleanor Rigby.
Eleanor Rigby. So like, guys, the Beatles they have like a lot of cool styles. Like they have like I don't fucking know how they did it. They have like 500 fucking songs, and like every single one has good writing
They
and
really
like
do have a million
good
songs.
instrumental. It's like that you just like hand them instruments and they just fucking went for it, and they somehow came up with like 500 fucking great tunes. But like, you know, classic tunes for sad
But isn't
times,
it like
and some good times, and some bopping times, man. George Harrison spinning bars every now and then. You know what I mean?
George Harrison,
John Lennon.
Yes,
What can I talk about with them?
John Lennon, bleep the bleep.
They had a pretty significant cultural impact. I think we could all agree.
Yeah, they did. Even though I don't like them that much, they did.
They definitely made their mark in music. And yeah, so I grew up a lot of the time thinking that they were the greatest band of all time. I can't say specifically how I got into them. I think I pretty much just like listened to them.
I just grew up with them.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. Like, I obviously knew a lot just growing up, and then like I really started, like, when I finally had like a music app that I could like make a playlist with. You know what actually inspired me to like be like, oh shit, I should add Beatles songs. I was in the car with one of my buddies. Who was it? I can't say who it is because that's a name drop. But his mom was playing Octopus's Garden on the car radio, and I was like, oh, the Beatles. I gotta add a bunch of Beatles music, and then I just went off from there. And it was awesome. If I were to pick a favorite album, I'd probably say Revolver, with a very close second place of Abbey Road. because Road is definitely phenomenal. But I really like Revolver's sound in general.
Revolver's pretty good.
I don't know about a favorite song. The most emotional song across the universe had an emotional impact on my life.
Did it
The most
change you?
poppy song of my life, probably Help.
Help.
How I really need somebody. I don't know what else. I don't know.
You know my favorite song?
Wait,
Yeah.
what was that?
Eleanor Rigby.
Eleanor Rigby actually was my favorite out of them for
It's a great
decent time.
song.
Yeah.
It's a really good one. That's how they open up the Yellow Submarine movie.
So true. So true.
But I only know it because of TikTok.
You don't even know the Beatles version.
Do you know?
Who is that
No, I
feminine
know.
sounding
I listened to the
person?
Beatles
Do you know
version.
Blackbird
What?
from the Boss Baby?
Okay, now that dude, when they played Blackbird and the Boss Baby, I was like, holy
Does
shit.
anyone know who that feminine sounding voice was?
No, I don't know what you're talking about. You're crazy.
My bad. Keep going.
Yeah, Beatles are pretty fire. I grew up with them as well. There's a video of me in my bedroom with my dad, and there's Beatles music playing in the background.
Aw.
Yeah, of course.
Favorite song? Hard to tell. Go-to would be Hey Bulldog, though.
You do really like that one.
Especially, I don't know why. I think it was because I was playing Clone Hero a lot, and like that song.
You played that song the entire first cabin trip.
That song goes hard on Clone Hero. Anything with like a heavy bass line goes hard on Clone Hero. Oh, did you ever play Beatles Rock Band?
Oh yeah, I do own that. Yeah, it was pretty awesome.
I played that freaking shit too.
Jack, you hate the Beatles.
I know. I don't hate them.
I remember I was playing it in my car once. You're like, "What is this shit?"
No, I kept saying the middles over and over again.
I don't get. It's just not your kind of music. It's not bad.
Yeah, it's not that they're bad at all, and I cannot deny their cultural impact. They're a genuine, very important band in music. It's just like I've never vibed with them that much. Like I don't even think they're bad. Like Chris said, I think they're.
Oh, I think my favorite album from them is Sgt. Pepper.
Yeah, that one's really cute. I like that one.
Really cute.
Just like you.
Damn.
Oh.
Damn.
Anyway,
that was the first of round 4. Yeah.
Ma.
Wait, wasn't that already 4?
Brian's was the first of round 4.
Oh, I started. Okay.
Yeah. So, Jack, make your claim.
Oh, it's my turn?
My turn.
I'm really... Ma? I've been like tossing it between 2 artists for number 4. But between the 2, I cannot deny... This is another artist, but like for the genre I'm going to talk about, this is like a very important rapper. And it is not Eminem, guys. I'm sorry.
Travis Scott.
What?
It is not Travis either. I do like Travis, but he wouldn't be on my top 5.
Let's go.
How does this
I'm the real shitty.
Aaron, before you say it, how does this rapper feel about Judaism?
It is Kendrick Lamar.
All right.
Kendrick Lamar is...
Kendrick
Lamar is... I should have started with him, because Kendrick is actually my favorite rapper of all time. Kendrick, like... Brockhampton got me into like the style of rap, but Kendrick was the first like legit rapper I listened to.
Pray for me.
Yeah, he's the humble guy, the guy who made Humble.
The humble guy.
Yeah,
that really is all he's known for, huh?
Yeah, the way I listen, or like the way I started listening to him was like after I started listening to Brockhampton in 2018, I was like looking for like different types of artists for that music, and I stumbled upon Kendrick on Spotify, and I happened to go across this very specific album, The Pimp a Butterfly, which is highly regarded as one of the best rap albums of all time by like most rap fans. And I put that shit on and I listened to it 3 times in a row before I went to bed, like the entire album.
Damn.
And then I went to bed, I woke up and I listened to it another 3 times.
Were you just like sitting there or like doing stuff?
Yeah, I was literally just sitting there. I'm like looking at my phone, listening to it for like 3 like whole times in a row. So that's like 3.5 hours of music before I went to bed, and I did the same thing the next morning. I love Kendrick Lamar. I think he is a genius. I think he takes advantage of rapping as a form of art, because like rapping has the ability, compared to other music, where like, you know, a lot of music like for like pop and stuff, a lot of the appeal is the voice, like the singer. Like some people ignore. There's people who will literally ignore lyrics and like only focus on a singer's voice and like their tone and their inflection. But like in like that kind of thing, which is there's a similarity in rap, right? People only care about beats and not the lyrics. But my favorite part about rap and why I think it's such a good genre of music is the story you can tell through rap, especially because you can get so personal with it. Because you only really have to focus on like making yourself flow and finding a story. And Kendrick Lamar like takes total advantage of that, and every song is just perfect, unique, like has flavor to it. It brings such a new thing to the table every single time he raps, and he has such a consistent story through every single album, and like you can easily follow what's going on. And he has some emotional ass songs too. Like if you just pay attention to just the lyrics, it could get you emotional from like how passionate he is when he raps.
So
It's
telling me that you've cried listening to him.
Never. I've never cried, but I have teared up listening to him. But the thing is that like, yeah, Zach,
No, all the time.
Yeah, music's a very emotional art form, so it makes sense to cry to it. But yeah, Kendrick,
To rap?
Like, see, why can you not cry to
Listens
rap?
to a lot of rap. Why not?
Yeah, why can you not cry to rap, but you can cry
Because
to fucking
all I
Pack
can think of is
Disco?
sicko mode.
Oh, okay.
Imagine someone crying is sicko
Tears of
mode.
Joys.
Sicko Mode. Yeah, Sicko Mode is a banger song, not an emotional
Yeah.
song.
Then
People were crying when he was
There's a
singing it
gate
at the
outside.
concert.
And this guy is downplaying a whole genre of music.
No, I'm kidding. With the passion you with the passion you have like talking about it, it kind of gets me like, it shows me how much you like it and like how into it you are.
Rap is amazing, but like
really cute to say.
It's really hard finding good rappers now because like SoundCloud rap is a huge thing now, and unfortunately everyone, only including my awful brother, only cares about beats and does not care like as I was making a point about before. Joe, if you put on a good fucking beat and like the guy's saying like fucking like fart like over and over again like 30 times, he will like it. You're like, yo, this shit's fire.
Yeah, fart. Yeah, fart. Yeah,
like
fart.
that, bro. Joe would think that's heat if you put a good beat behind it. But regardless, Kendrick Lamar, I think I still think is like the best overall rapper of all time, and he is like a genuine genius in like his art form and like his genre, and like he's a goat. I hadn't talk about like the other points. My favorite song from him is probably "Feel" from the album Damn. That song is fucking incredible. It has so much emotion, and he really digs into his like his past and like why he's where he is and stuff like that. And another favorite song from me is like from his new album which came out this year, or like I think it might be his final album. I'm not sure yet. But it's called "We Cried Together," and it's like him doing a duet with this like I don't even know who the girl. I think her name's like Taylor Page or something. Never heard of her before the song. But like it's them like acting out an argument between a couple, but like obviously they're rapping it. It sounds stupid on paper, but like listening to them do it, it's kind of they really nail the atmosphere and like how annoying and awkward it is to listen to two people argue like that. But yeah, and my favorite album from him is obviously "To Pimp a Butterfly" because I think it's like the best rap album of all time, next to like Kanye's "My Bad Dark Twisted Fantasy." But yeah, that's my thoughts on Kendrick Lamar.
That's pretty
He is a popular name. I've never personally listened to him. I don't think.
Yeah, he has songs everyone knows, like "Humble." "Humble," everyone knows. There's like "All Right" is a popular song from him, and there's a couple others off "To Pimp a Butterfly." Like, what are some other ones? I gotta remember.
Yeah, the only one I really know was "Humble" when I was like really popular while we were in high school.
Yeah, "Humble" is fucking. That's how I figured out about him. "Humble" and DNA. DNA is another really popular one from him from the same album. But yeah, I love that guy.
Honestly, I feel like your music taste would match my brother's more, and you could get him into like so much shit because like he doesn't like what I like.
As you can see, I never get to talk about it. I never get to talk about rap.
I feel like the grades right below us, Zach, are like all into rap, and we're like, yeah, rock and roll is pretty cool.
Yeah, you guys
pretty
love
much.
rock and shit. Like, I still like you guys' music. I just have like my own corner where I'm extremely passionate about that genre. But like, no one I know listens to it. Or
I'd say the majority of the group likes the same stuff, and then like of the people that like the same stuff, we have like our little pockets.
Mhm.
Like I think I listen
Yeah.
to more like lo-fi stuff than the
Like
rest
some
of you.
some people like country, some people like
Like,
rap.
John likes country.
Country.
John likes.
John.
Brian likes his early stuff.
What do I different?
I'd say
What
you're
do I
more
different?
you're more like no, actually I don't know.
I'm pretty
Ooh.
basic. My taste.
That's your thing. You're basic, but you listen to everything inside.
Everything. Yeah, no, bro. Or BTS. BTS is
Bro said,
like,
"What do
creeping
I
up on me.
BTS.
I've been
wait, Zach's
loving
kind of onto
BTS.
something. BTS is good.
No, BTS is fire.
Zach, when I got in the car and you started playing Mic Drop, and you're like,
Mic
"Oh my
Drop,
god, you
Mic
know
Drop,
it!" Because I actually really like BTS. I
BTS
think
is
they're like in my
actually.
top 10 of artists on Spotify.
I'm really surprised how like good their music is.
K-pop's a good genre in general. It's just that it really like you need to dig through some trash to get to the good stuff in K-pop.
Yeah, BTS is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway,
BTS is great.
next topic.
Yeah. Anyway, next wheel. Sorry.
BTS is not on either of our list. I'm guessing.
Yeah, they're not. They're not. I have like one
Oh no,
rapper on mine.
BTS
That's
didn't
it.
make it.
No, because I only know like 7 songs.
Actually, I think
got into them.
those are the only 2 rappers I have on my list for Brockhampton and Kendrick. So
Really? Oh, so you have one more that's not a rapper?
mhm.
No.
It's also a popular artist, my last one, but I don't know if you guys listen to them or not. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
Big surprise.
Next
surprise.
is
Wait,
me.
Drake isn't on your list?
No, Drake is in my top 5 artists of all time, and he is not on the
Kanye.
list.
I missed.
Oh,
Drake's a goat, though.
I wanted to hear you talk about Drake.
I could talk. Should I? Well, we'll see. I'll decide. I might do Drake. I don't know. It's between him and another artist.
Okay.
I'll see. If not, I'll put a little bonus in where I talk about Drake.
Who's next?
I am next.
Chris.
All right.
I
Bada
know
boom,
what
the
he's gonna
bada
say.
Y'all like to
Yeah.
laugh, right?
I know.
like
I
the
know. Oh, I know what this is.
Oh, I know what this is.
I know what this is.
Y'all
I know this one.
Y'all like a good goof?
A
Yeah.
big poopy.
I like it
Like-
silly
And
sometimes.
you like music too, right?
Yeah.
I love music.
Now, what if you could like combine them?
Oh.
Funny plus
Let
music.
me present Ninja Sex Party.
Oh, with
Oh
Danny
my
Sexbang. That has Danny Sexbang
It's
on.
Danny Sexbang and Ninja Brian. They are a duo. They started in like 2011, I think. They've been making music for over 10 years at this point. Very cool. I discovered them through Game Grumps, obviously. I'm a big Game Grumps fan.
Sure.
And at first I was like, Ninja Sex Party is kind of weird. I'm not gonna listen to it. And then I did. Biggest mistake in my life because I kept listening to them.
And never stopped.
I never stopped. They have I think 8 original albums and 3 cover albums. Let me say, Danny. Well, I thought I heard someone at my fucking door. Got scared. Danny Sexbang has the voice of an angel.
It
Angel.
really does though. The cover songs are some of them
all
are
of them.
even better than the originals. It's kind of
Yeah.
insane.
I would say so.
Yeah, NSP is crazy.
He just
as
recently
fuck.
started his own another band with their manager Jim Roach called Shadow Academy. So it's basically NSP, but like it's just normal songs, not comedy songs. Which is also fire. I have the CD in my car. Yeah, that's right. You fucking mute. I don't want any background noise. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. By the way, Jack, don't yell at me when you come back. What else can I say? Their music is very funny. Even disregarding the jokes and like lyrics, the instrumental parts are really cool. They work with a band called Tupperware Remix Party, who makes like really good music too.
They do a lot of like collabs with other bands, and then like some of them are like video game oriented, and then others are like their original, and those are also really
that's
good.
like a different band.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's Starbomb. But it's not too far off. I don't blame you for confusing them.
I like mesh them together honestly, because it's literally Danny singing.
Yeah, no, it's Starbomb is just MSP plus Aaron from Game Rumps, who does the rapping.
Aaron.
But yeah, if I had to pick a favorite song, I actually was thinking about it. So I couldn't really pick between the two because they're both like pretty different, but really good. Orgy for One. The beat, like how I love how fast it is, and it kind of sounds like Jesse's Girl.
Jesse's
Actually, I could
girl.
see that. I could see that. It does kind of sound like
I
Jesse's
didn't even
girl.
realize
You're
it
right.
until Jake pointed out, and every time we
Jesse's
listen to it, he points it
girl.
out.
Yeah, you're kind of right.
And then the other one is the Mystic Crystal, which is like their 11-minute like
Oh,
ballad.
that one's good too. I
It's
actually
so
really
good.
like the
I
one.
remember, anytime I listen to it, it just makes anything go faster. Like driving, like if I drive home,
yeah.
it'll take up half my commute.
Yeah, that's fair. I just keep looking at Starlight Brigade, even though that's not their song.
Yeah, that's Danny collaborating, but their collabs are really good. Starlight Brigade's really good. What's the other one?
Magnum Bullets.
Magnum. Oh, I love that song
That
so
one's
much.
so good. My favorite too, I would say second is Heartboner, because Heartboner was my favorite
I was gonna
forever.
put that
Because it's
too.
like so like romantic and like it's weird. It's half animated and half like
Yeah.
actually a person.
Danny did
but-
a cover album with Super Guitar Bros, and he sings what's the Daft Punk song called? Get Lucky.
Oh wait, I gotta hear that. You gotta send me that after. That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
You're gonna hate me for this, but my favorite song is Samurai Abstinence Patrol. It's so good.
I forgot about that, but I gotta say that's an L song for me.
It's so fast paced. It tells such a stupid, funny story, and it's just like the beat to it is so perfect. I know like all the words pretty much. It's kind of ridiculous.
Kinda
It's a crazy
ridic-
song.
Yeah, it's
My favorite song is I Don't Know What We're Talking About.
true.
And
That's
this-
a really
Oh wait,
really good one.
I thought you were like genuinely like I'm like we're talking about NSP, but I forgot that's one of their
the actual
songs.
song. I don't know what we're talking about.
I remember when that came out. I listened to it nonstop. It was so good.
What's your favorite album?
I also struggle with this because I like a lot of it. But I'd have to go with Cool Patrol because I think every song in there is a banger, except for I don't even remember the name of it. You know how they do like skits in between songs sometimes.
Oh, those are kind of annoying.
Some of them are really funny. Some of them are like unnecessary. But one of the songs I thought was a skit for the longest time. It's an actual song. Let's see, which one is it? Romance novel, I think. No, that's not it. Smooth Talking. It's pretty unbearable. And then recently they did a level up, so they remastered old songs, and it sounds so good.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't even know that. I like their new albums. Thunder and Lightning is like okay.
Yeah, that song is good.
Oh wait, no. I meant the new album, The Prophecy. I was thinking it was called. I like. That's honestly the only one I've listened to in full. So I guess that would have to be my favorite.
Mm.
But out of them, obviously the Mystic Crystal is amazing.
Yeah, Prophecy is really good. That was a good contender for favorite album.
Ooh, Wondering Tonight. That one's pretty good. It's Bedtime is probably one of my
City
favorites.
is a really good album.
Strawberries
and Cream is probably my least favorite album. I don't really like most of that album. And then their first one, NSFW, is really good.
Yeah,
Let's
they're
see for work.
But yeah, I'm glad that they already confirmed a new album. Saw them in concert this year, and they played 2 of the new songs, instant bangers.
instant bangers.
We weren't allowed to record, but I asked for them on Reddit, and after a month, I finally got them. So I have the MP3s on my phone of someone's recording of them. So they're pretty fire.
It's cold.
And yeah, I like that they're doing other projects too, like Danny's in Shadow Academy, so I can hear his sweet voice and not have to worry about playing it in front of my parents.
Well, that's what Under the Covers is for.
Yeah, that too.
Which is the covers, which is amazing.
But yeah, that's about it.
Let's go.
Who's your number 4, Zachary?
Yeah, Zach, you're
Oh,
up.
I'm the last one?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you are.
Okay, so this is like a left field one. You probably won't expect it, but there's this one Panic at the Disco song I really like called Come On. And what?
Come.
Anyway,
Ooh, that was a loud. Oh,
it's
shit.
a collab with this band called Fun. And everyone
On
has heard of yes. Everyone has heard of Some Nights, We Are Young, and Carry On, which Carry On is
the world on fire.
exactly.
yeah.
Carry On is a
Go
masterpiece.
higher.
But I really like them after like listening to Fun, and I'm like, oh wait, they're kind of related to Panic, and they kind of like They give me a Panic vibe. I'm gonna listen to them. I started listening to them. So they only have 2 albums, Some Nights and Aim and Ignite. So I started listening to Some Nights, and it's just Carry On is obviously amazing. We Are Young and Some Nights are also good. But then it goes on, and some of the songs are like amazing, like better than like better than those like the 3 popular songs.
Damn.
All Alone is pretty good. Why Am I the One is also amazing. Stars is like 7 minutes. I'm looking at it now. It's literally like a story, and it's the beat and like the sounds in it is just like amazing. And then there's a bonus track, but it's literally just it's in the album. It's called Out of Town. That's also really good. And then some of the songs in there are kind of bad, but I just skip through them when I listen to the album. But everyone knows the 3 popular songs, but when you go to the other album, Aim and Ignite, oh my god. It's like the songs are more hit or miss, but like the songs just have so much more story and like to them. Like you listen to them and you're like, "Oh shit, like this is like telling a story." One of my favorites from it is The Gambler, and it like tells a story from like this kid like growing up, if I'm remembering correctly. And then like his family and like then his kids, and it's just so good. They just tell a whole story so quick.
Yeah.
And then another song in it, which this is like my favorite like lyric in it. The album's called Aim and Ignite. None of the songs are called that, but then there's this song Light a Road Candle with Me, and one of the lines they say the title of the album, which just hits so hard for
That
no
sounds
reason.
hard as fuck.
No, it's insane because they don't mention the album at all, and then just randomly they just name drop. It's like holy shit!
Oh my god.
But
That's
Aim and
hard.
Ignite has like more hit or miss songs, but like they're way more like storytelling and like just amazing. But if I had to pick a favorite, probably Carry On, just because it's so good. My favorite for Aim and Ignite is definitely like Light a Roman Candle or All the Pretty Girls. And my favorite from Some Nights is either Carry On or Stars. Stars is amazing because it's just the storytelling. And then I think they disbanded or they just stopped. They only have the 2 albums, which sucks because I love hearing their voices, and it's just they're such a good underrated band that is like so underground, never heard of, and never gonna be heard of again because they don't make music anymore. And they're in that one Panic song. Yeah, what do you guys know about Fun?
I know those 3 songs.
Yeah, very
Yeah,
popular
I know
when we
those
were in
3
elementary
songs.
school.
Yeah, those were like the party songs.
Exactly.
Facts. Yeah.
But have you
Other
listened to their other songs?
No, I'm honestly
Nope.
not a big fan of them.
Oh.
Other
Oh.
than those 3
Oh.
songs, which got overplayed as a
Yeah, that's part of why I don't like them. I really Carry On now because no, it's like not as overplayed, but like storytelling is
Yeah.
where that. Brian, you
Well-
might like them.
Yeah,
It's-
perhaps.
I could see you liking some of the songs. You'd be like, "Holy shit, is this Arctic Monkeys too?"
Oh.
Don't
Bro,
compare
get
that. Do
Brian.
not compare that.
Literally don't even.
You sound so bad just now.
Yeah, no, there's like, again like some of the other artists we like. They don't have a lot of albums, so there's not too much to talk about.
Try it, kid. Yeah.
Don't even try.
But yeah, the Fun, the goats.
They're so
Dude.
fun.
It's so
Hey.
fun.
And now we're on the final picks.
I'm so excited for mine.
First
And
one.
roll that wheel.
The
that
final of the
wheel,
first
baby.
is Jack.
Oh,
I miss the
me?
new Kanye. I miss the
All
old
right.
God, yeah.
Okay. I am gonna talk about another artist. This is my final one. This artist, it really makes me seem like as accompanied with Doja Cat and Billie Eilish, I'm really gonna seem like I have some pretty crazy like 14-year-old white girl taste. You guys
Olivia
ever,
Rodrigo.
No, have you guys ever heard of you guys heard of Mitski?
Sounds
Oh
familiar.
yes, that's a washing machine heart girl.
Washing Machine Heart Girl, yeah. She made Washing Machine Heart. I started listening to her in late 2020. I started listening to her. As you can tell from my other artists, I really like songs that tell stories and are packed with emotion. I like feeling something when I listen to, especially to Soar music. And my God, Mitski has like the most emotionally charged, like sad songs I have heard in like my recent memory. It is insane. Every song from her makes you want to like fucking like lay down and like put my head in my pillow and just cry for like the entire night and like go to sleep crying. You know what I mean? Like it's that type of music. Like whenever I feel really upset or sad, I put on Mitski and I sit there and like I just feel like I want to like kill myself. Like that's the type of artist that Mitski is, but like in a good way. Can you really like want to kill yourself in a good way? Not really. I mean, but like you're so filled with emotion.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, you're so filled with emotion.
emotion.
You making fun of me?
No, I'm just saying. No, I
Act like
wasn't.
to
Just filled with
cry.
emotion.
I'm joking.
Wrong
But
time to make a joke, buddy.
yeah, regardless, Mitski, they're very popular with like I mentioned, 14-year-old white girls. But like
Are you
the thing is about like her music that makes that the case is how like solemn and sad and emotional her songs are. Like even like a more upbeat sounding song with like the beat like Washing Machine Heart has like really upsetting and sad lyrics, and like her voice is obviously like the best part about her music. Her voice is like it's like heavenly, bro. Heavenly. It sounds like an angel. But like
Damn.
and she makes it really like she really warps it into like and makes it as like sad and solemn and like quiet as possible, and it always matches the instrumentals so well. Like her and also she changes her style a good amount. Like sometimes she'll be singing to like a guitar beat, or like she'll be singing to a drum beat, or like sometimes like she doesn't like stick to one instrument, and she doesn't like stick to one style, which I appreciate. Um, and obviously, which I mentioned before, she can tell a hella good story through her music. Like, yeah, it's not like an album story. Like, there's not like a whole story going on through the entire album. It's more like each song has like its own separate thing going on, and I like that. It makes me like get more engaged with the music. But
Aw.
yeah, I like Mitski. My favorite song from her is the easiest favorite song I can say. Liquid Smooth. That song is fucking incredible. The
What's
beat
it
is
called?
amazing. Liquid Smooth. It is so good.
Smooth.
Like the message does not relate to me because it is about what is it's about how do I say it without sounding like I'm trying to remember like what exactly it's about. I think it's about like a girl who just cannot like hates herself so much because of how she looks and like how she feels and how she is constantly harassed by men. But like the lyrics are amazing, but I can't relate to them, so it's not like emotional for me. But like her voice and like the beat and like everything
As
about
a
it is amazing.
20-year-old male, you can't relate to the
As a
lyrics of a
20-year-old
14-year-old
male,
girl.
that. But yes, my favorite album from Mitski is I didn't remember the album's name. I think it's something Cowboy. But it's Be the Cowboy. Came out in 2018. That is my favorite album from her. And then my second favorite album is Puberty 2. Puberty Dose. But yeah, I love Mitski. That's my final artist. I will include the bonus feature after me talking about Drake for Brian. But
yes.
Drake. But yeah, I love Mitski. That's all I had to say about Mitski.
Nice.
Yeah. When Drake goes on the podcast, the same joke
When
as
Drake
2
goes
hours
on the
ago.
podcast.
Yeah. When Drake is Brian, wow, wow, wow.
Bro,
Yeah.
that's so true.
Anyway,
Next last one is me.
Yeah, Chris.
My final
MCR.
band. Yeah.
who is it?
My Chemical Romance.
MCR, baby.
NPR.
Cause you're
Let's
dead.
go. I love My Chemical Romance. Before I listened to them, I wouldn't know what to tell people like what kind of music I liked, but I fucking love punk rock.
Punk rock is
And
fine.
like I like screaming, but like not like heavy metal screaming where it's like you know.
It's like in between. It's
Yeah,
perfect.
yeah. But yeah, honestly forget how I discovered them. I know how Zach discovered them.
How was that? You?
Yeah, through the Disney Plus commercial.
Oh wait. Oh my God! Wait.
Oh,
Did I jump back to? I forgot to tell this story.
Yeah, real quick.
Okay, the way I got into Duran Duran was actually you.
I
I
figured.
remember we were at my house and we had the projector set up, and you were playing on the projector, Rio. Or no, you were playing Hungry Like the Wolf, and it had the weird album
Like
cover
the
picture. I'm
Wolf.
like, that's so weird. Is that a girl or something? And then it was Hungry Like the Wolf. And the next day, I went to get a car. And the whole time we were like going car shopping, I was just listening to Hungry Like a Wolf on a loop. And I'm like, I kind of like this band. And then I found Rio, because then you played Rio one day. I'm like, I like Duran Duran.
Oh,
Anyway, MCR!
MCR.
MCR.
Yeah, I completely forget how I discovered them. It was one of those bands where I knew the title, but just never got into them. Like a lot of bands, honestly. And then when I finally did, I was like, this is kind of cool. Am I weird for liking this? Because it was known as like the emo band.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're a little edgy.
But at first I really liked like the basic stuff, like
Mama.
yeah, Mama and Welcome Black Parade.
Teenagers.
But then I kept listening to more stuff, and especially when we went to see him in concert, I was like, okay, I gotta listen to even more. So yeah, I really liked them. I really like their music. Favorite album is definitely Welcome to the Black Parade. That album is nothing but hits.
I'm pretty like. Three Cheers is also amazing for me, but I think
Yeah.
I still have to go with Black Parade.
There are some songs in Three Cheers that I'm like not super into, but
What do you mean? Like the jester came in his hand and ate it? You don't like that
probably
one?
that one. I don't know. But like,
I think it was actually pretty good.
Welcome to the Black Parade is only bangers. Favorite song
What's
is
the wait? Disenchanted's good. Or
I
yeah,
love
I like
Disenchanted.
Disenchanted. That one's really good.
Favorite song is The World Is Ugly. Such a good song. It's a single too. It's not part of any album.
I probably like Famous Last Words or
That's a good one.
I can't think of what else I like. Thank You for the Venom is really good.
Yeah, that one's really, really good.
Venom.
Why wasn't Eminem on any of your lists?
Bro, can my bonus segment be on Eminem?
Yeah.
Sure.
I'll allow one bonus from everyone.
Eminem and Drake.
Yeah, I like everything about them, honestly. Their style is pretty cool. Very like scratchy and like I like that art style. I think that's about it. Don't really. Yeah. Anyone else?
What's your?
What?
I mean, they don't have a lot of albums.
What are you gonna ask?
Nothing. No, they just don't have a lot of albums, and like then the band disbanded, and they got back together, and we saw their concert. Concert was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They only have like 4 albums.
Mm-hmm.
Their newest single was pretty good. They have a Christmas album that I actually have never listened to.
Hey, this is the Christmas.
Wait a second. No,
They
never
got
mind.
This album?
I misspoke. They have a Christmas song. They did a cover of All I Want for Christmas Is You, which I have listened to.
Which is good.
Yeah, at first I was like, this is awful. He's just like screaming the lyrics. But, after hearing Mariah Carey for 20 million times, which I now hate, I really liked his version a lot better.
Valid.
Valid. You all hate Mariah Carey too?
Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck Mariah Carey, ugly
Yeah.
hoe.
Oh.
Oh
my God.
I didn't mean her like specific, like directly.
My
hating her.
fault.
Like I just hate that fucking song.
Nah, that's like my bad.
I went too far.
Yeah, I think that's about it. Unless you guys have anything to add.
I like Welcome to the Black Parade.
Yo, classic.
Like the song, yeah. Goes pretty fire in a Disney Plus commercial.
Yo, that's crazy. You should send me that.
There is one song I really like from MCR. I mean, look on My Chemical Romance's page on Spotify and tell you before we move
He
on.
likes Cancer. I'm telling you, it's gonna be Cancer.
No,
Or Mama.
it's actually apparently their most popular song, which is Teenagers.
Oh
Yeah, Teenagers
What do
is
you mean
my
apparently?
favorite.
That's what it's on Spotify.
Because
So.
they're gonna clean up your looks with all the lines in the books.
That's so mainstream.
Anyway, My Chemical Romance, everybody.
Pretty fire. All right, who's it gonna be?
Pretty fire.
Brian
Brian
or Zach?
is Brian.
Hey, bruh.
Brian?
Bruh.
Brian?
So, I kind of made my list based on, like, how I could talk about the specific artist. And there were two artists that, like, I've had basically, like, the same stuff to say about. But, because of the rules, I will narrow it down to one. I'm going to talk about, I'll do David Bowie. David Bowie?
David Bowie. I can talk about David Bowie. Holy shit.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I actually like David Bowie.
Oh, interesting.
Wow.
Ow. Really?
Probably hit me with the interesting.
Bowie. David Bowie's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Him. Okay, the other band would have been Pink Floyd, but I could not pick between David Bowie and Pink Floyd. But they're both very similar because both of them I pretty much got through my dad probably because he's a really big fan of them, and I like them both for the very similar reasons. They take David Bowie. I'm gonna try to just talk about David Bowie. David Bowie kind of just took rock to like a whole nother level. It blew my ears away, bro. And my favorite album is The Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars.
Oh, hell yeah.
Which that album blew me away. That was like the greatest album I had ever listened to when I was a kid. Not a kid. When I was like a teenager, young adult.
That's what you are now, bro.
That was only like fairly recent.
No, it was not recent.
Oh.
I was probably like 10th or 11th grade.
So like, okay.
Yeah, that was like 40 years ago. Considering like 50
that
now.
album was awesome. And then I like his other albums too, like Hunky Dory. Mainly his older
Dory?
stuff, and that's the Hunky Dory.
Wait,
Dude.
they say that in a Weezer song.
Weezer.
Is he dropping?
Weezer.
Oh my god, wait, I'll talk about BTS for my bonus.
Oh my god.
No, I'm kidding. I actually have someone else I'll talk about.
Okay. But you know the thing with David Bowie, I like a lot of his older like classic hits, and then he made a lot of music. Kind of kept going, and there's like a lot of weird stuff, like the Black Star album. Black Star. Black Star. Like I don't really like honestly a good chunk of his music, which sounds offensive, but like it's just because he has a lot of different music, I guess.
Wait,
But-
Brian, is
What?
Can you tell me if like because I know a lot of people did covers of the song. Is he the original person who made The Man Who Sold the World?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
I
he made.
fucking love that song.
Yeah, no, that song and that album is fucking awesome.
Yeah, that album's
Man Who Sold the World, which that's one of his older classic rock things.
I see the remaster.
I love all of that stuff. Yeah, So- and it's like a similar thing with Pink Floyd too, because like Pink Floyd, I really like specific albums that are more from their original days, and then they have a lot of other stuff too that I find to be a little weird. But just to a little side note.
yeah.
but, Favorite song from David Bowie would be Moonage Daydream is fucking an awesome song.
The
The Rock goes so hard in that one.
Rock.
The rock and roll.
The
Rock and roll, baby.
Baby.
But yeah, that's just another British rock star that I like, I guess. I like British rock.
Bro's a British rocker.
Yeah,
for real.
baby.
Yeah,
And
baby,
now-
rock and roll. I'm Harry
And
Styles.
I love Harry Styles.
now, Zachstar, the
They're
final.
done already?
Yeah, now say it.
Okay. I saved my favorite band ever
Imagine Dragons.
for last.
Marina.
Marina.
I
Psych.
know exactly who.
Imagine Dragons.
You really are like the generic man. Let's bring my demons
If
high.
you guys couldn't
Let's
tell,
bring my
Zachstar is a white
demons
man.
high. Don't.
Bro, I actually hate demons. I don't
What
like
the
demons.
fuck?
Yeah, it's overplayed. But
You're
anyway,
overplayed, bitch.
Imagine Dragons is the greatest band of all time.
Radioactive. Radioactive.
I
I
actually
don't
hate
really like
this
the
one.
one either.
Oh.
It started. I always liked Imagine Dragons. Like everyone likes heard a bunch of their songs, and it's like, okay, they're pretty good, or this song's good, this song's not, blah blah blah. But then I got like basically free tickets to a concert,
Yeah, Jack, just keep
and I
going.
like skipped. I got free tickets to a concert, so I basically went to one of their concerts and literally opened my eyes, changed my life, and I'm like, holy shit, why are they so good? And like they played some songs from their new album, and which was Mercury Act 1 at the time, and I'm like, this is really good. And I just listened to that album. I started getting into more after the concert. I didn't even know like too many of the songs at the concert. But then 2022, and like I think it was around like the beginning of July, they dropped the second half to the album I saw in the concert. They dropped Mercury Act 2. And that album is like a masterpiece. Every song is like amazing, except for the songs that aren't amazing.
Sounds about right.
No, like at the beginning of the album is amazing, and then some of the songs at the end are like a little too slow for me, and I don't enjoy them as much.
Hmm.
But I don't like them for their popular song. I like them for their like unknown, hidden, like niche songs. And they really did them so well. Like one of my favorite. It says it's an EP. Do you even know what it?
It's like it's like a smaller album. It's like a
Okay.
it's only a couple of songs compared to
So
a lot.
they have an EP called Hell in Silence, and it's so amazing. Every song is perfect except for Easy, but I don't even see Easy on there. But every song is perfect. I've listened to it on loop every time, like every day. It's so good. Every song is perfect. It's like beats Rio for me in like perfect albums. Just every song is like amazing and like I could easily listen to forever. Yeah, it's pretty good. I love Hell in Silence.
Hell in Silence.
Now I forgot what I was gonna fucking say about it.
Oh.
That Thunder is
Oh.
awful.
Thunder's okay. I actually do enjoy Thunder. I like Thunder as a song.
Where's a Thunder Joyer?
Oh, now I remember. Basically, randomly after Mercury Act 2, Imagine Dragons was like, let's like revamp our old songs, kind of. So they took, obviously it's the same song. They don't change anything, but they just like made them look nicer. Like they changed the art for it. They gave them like YouTube like videos with like lyrics, and they look so clean now. And they just did the song so good and like amazing. And they also were just like, look, we're doing great. Let's release 2 new songs, demo songs that were never released. And they're like some of my favorite songs. You have Love of Mine and Bubble, great songs. Some other underground songs, Curse. None of you have ever even heard of that. Curse is amazing. America.
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 Yeah, that's how it
Okay, you
goes.
slipping
Don't get me living up.
Dude, I was gonna put Gambino on my list too.
Yeah, Gambino is actually kind of cool.
Gambino's goated as fuck. Like, okay, let me show up.
So, Cutthroat is like grown on me so much. That's from Mercury Act 1, and it's just like the perfect gym song. Like if you want to like pump some iron, you listen to Cutthroat.
You wanna
Pump some iron.
Bro's a natural with the gym because he's fighting his demons that are radioactive. Oh,
You got Symphony, which is just a symphony, and it's beautiful. Sharks, which I have overplayed and listened to it like 110 million times because it's Sharks. And then there's this song called "I Don't Like Myself," and it's literally like one of the lines hits so hard. It's
like, I want to like myself.
I want to love myself
just like everyone else. And I remember I was listening to this album the first time with my friend Anthony on the way home from. We have a cabin trip, all the guys, all the shed. And on the way home, we're listening to this album. I'm like, what does he mean he doesn't like himself like everyone else? No one likes themselves. And Anthony replies with, that's what it feels like. And I'm like, oh shit.
Wow, Anthony,
I'm
the
like-
philosophical man.
I'm like, holy shit, you're right. It
Holy
feels
crap.
like everyone loves themselves. He just wants to love himself too. That song hits so hard. I've been like, I used to like, I liked it at first, and then I'm like, I don't really like it. And now I've been listening to it again. It's so good. Blur is also great. Higher Ground. Basically, all these newer songs tell an amazing story about like, just like him as a person, and just like, I don't know. They just tell a great story. I like these songs that tell stories. In my eyes, I just like make up a story, but it does tell a story, I swear.
I swear.
My favorite song is All Eyes, which is in the Hell and Silence EP. It's great. It's about like all eyes are watching you, and it's pretty fucking good. Every song
That's
in there is
scary.
like God tier. And my favorite album, well, Hell and Silence, but if you don't count that, probably Mercury Act 2. It's just so fucking good. Night Vision's also really good.
I see.
Night Visions.
I see.
No,
Imagine Dragons is like
You
up
sound so
here,
amused by what he's saying.
and everything else is down there. It's basic. How could someone like a basic band? Thunder.
How
Feel
can
the
someone go
thunder.
on for 10 minutes about the
Thunder.
same shit?
Okay, guys. Okay, guys.
Radioactive.
You didn't have to like list like every song.
I'm sorry. It's literally they're all so fucking good.
All right, guys.
My favorite Imagine Dragons song is
Radioactive.
Radioactive.
Kill yourself.
Radioactive.
Are you serious?
Does anyone have any like
Final.
honorable mentions or anything they want to mention?
Oh, I got honorable mention. Yeah. I'm talking about Drake. Yeah, Drake when he walked to a room. No, but okay. Let me hear me out.
Imagine
2
me
minutes.
dragging
Give me...
these nuts across your face.
What?
The silence is
come
funnier
on.
than that. Okay. Drake, 2 minutes for Drake. So
So
the thing about Drake is that like half of his discography is like actual fucking trash garbage. Like, okay,
So why
this
is he
guy
at
is also
number
like
one?
well, he's really awesome because like at his core, he makes some really good mix between like melodramatic music, like in mood, combined with some actual kind of hard rap. Like if Drake wants to go hard, he actually can rap pretty hard and pack a good story into his rap. But like when he wants to be like really awful and goofy and like not do anything awesome, he's really good at it, actually. That's why he's an honorable mention. But I think the best part about Drake is that his new trilogy of albums, they actually tell a story. He's a certified lover boy, but honestly, never mind. It was her loss. That's his new three albums. That's cool.
Now that's raw.
Yeah, it's so raw. Like, and the thing is, the first two albums in that trilogy fucking suck, and the final one came out like a month ago, and it's actually really good. It's the only good one. But yeah, that's why he's an honorable mention. Again, honorable mention, Drake. Thank you.
Anyone else?
The real Slim Shady.
I'm so shady. I'm the real shady.
Eminem makes some pretty fire rap.
He does.
He has a lot of good shit, honestly.
Eminem is a great fucking rapper. It's just that, like, I think new Eminem is kind of an L. But, like, Eminem, the early to mid 2000s, goated. Everything off of, like, the Eminem show and stuff, and, like, his self-titled.
Oh, yeah, the Eminem show, bro?
Yeah, he has, like, what, Without Me on there.
Crazy. Yeah, there's
So,
a lot of that.
Yeah, those songs are good. And everything off of Recovery is good, too. Not Afraid is on there. I Love the Way You Lie. stuff like that. I love Eminem. Eminem's goated. It's just I don't talk about him. And he has Lose Yourself too, which is come on, vomit on his sweater already.
It's like one of the
Mom
most
spaghetti.
iconic rap songs.
Yeah, it's nervous on the service. It was calm and ready to drop bombs.
So true.
Yeah, that song's great. I actually know all the lyrics to that song.
Damn.
But that was because of the kid me who listened to that song over and over again.
I got 2 quick mentions I wanted to bring up before we finish.
Go ahead, C Nash.
One of them was Daft Punk.
I love Daft Punk.
Around the world, around the world.
Around the
Guys, you
world.
don't have to sing it every
Guys, actually,
fucking time.
My favorite Daft Punk song is "Get Lucky."
Lucky. Yeah, lucky.
Yeah, I don't listen to them enough to like put them in my top picks, but I definitely really enjoy them. Jake Hanzo, that's his favorite band, like without a doubt. Specifically, I honestly forget, but there's a song called Virtus Quo that's really really good. And on any of the basic stuff like Around the World and One More Time.
One more time.
Get Lucky, The Funk, all those.
Yeah.
And then another one I actually just got into, like, I think it was yesterday, the day before. My YouTube has been filled with VTuber clips of like their streams and getting bullied by their chat. I was like, this is fucking funny. And then I found one that I've known before, but she did a cover of CPR.
Oh, yeah, you talked about that yesterday.
Yeah, and it's actually really good. I like it better than the original. Not that I really enjoyed the original.
Dude, I fucking love Cupcake.
But her
I love all her goofy ass music.
Her voice I enjoyed before I found out she could sing, and then I heard her actual songs, like original songs. They're so good. There's this one
God damn.
There's this one called Plant. I think you guys would like.
God damn.
Oh, the YouTuber is Numi, Nimune.
I just really
She's the only one.
I really like the girl I made CPR just because I like how goofy her music is.
I said that's a good impression, Zach.
I actually did something?
Yeah, you moaned.
Anyway, my honorable mentions is, well, the pre-show for the Panic concert was Marina, and she's a goddess, and she like
too.
She does like "Are You Satisfied?" and I'm like, yes, I'm satisfied. You're
Yes,
so hot,
ma'am.
and your music's amazing. And then what's the other song that I really like? Savages is really good, and
well, what's the other one you like? 777 something 7.
17.
17.
I like
yeah.
That one's fucking
soundtrack.
amazing.
That's an honorable mention.
And my last honorable mention, you know the Curious George song "Upside Down." Jack Johnson is like the most. He's so chill. It's a vibe. It's literally like put you to sleep. It's so nice.
It's a vibe.
He made this song. Okay. He made this song Better Together, and it's like a masterpiece, like of a song. Like you should listen to it, all of you.
Okay.
And that's it.
In your dreams, Pedro.
Berkey, you got any last words for the stream?
We have more honorable mentions.
Yeah.
Queen.
Oh,
Everyone loves Queen.
Everyone
Queen's
loves Queen.
awesome.
Let's just go
Queen
through the
is
entire
goated.
Blue.
Why didn't we do
playlist.
Queen?
Bohemian Rhapsody.
I think there's a bunch of artists. We did limit it to 5. So like,
Don't Stop Me Now. Don't Stop Me Now is the best Queen song in my opinion.
What's the other fucking Queen song?
Bicycle.
Shed viewers, just for context, we limited ourselves to 5 and tried to not do any repeats.
Yeah.
So there's plenty that we missed, especially like mutual likings.
What about another one? Bites the Dust.
Boom, boom, boom.
I just wanted to mention, I think it's funny, in my liked playlist right now, I have CPR, and then after that, it's Claire de Lune. So it's like, it's such a difference.
Billy Joel is amazing.
Billy Joel's awesome.
Chris literally like knows him.
Chris is related to Billy Joel.
Yeah.
100%.
Pink Floyd, The Wall is a fucking phenomenal album. Also, Dark Side of the Moon. Elton John has really fun music. He's cute.
Yeah, Elton John is my dad.
Green Day's awesome. Joji.
Lady Gaga.
Stay complete.
I like Lady Gaga.
Listen to Joji. Lady Gaga's pretty fire.
I
too.
actually really like Lady Gaga.
Yeah, Lady
Rihanna.
Gaga's in my
Taylor
top
Swift.
5.
Shimmer.
Taylor Swift.
Shimmer.
Oh yeah, Kyle, I'll tell a story about Taylor Swift now. I stopped. The only reason I listened to Taylor Swift is because of my lovely girlfriend who forced me to listen to her when her new album came out.
Shimmer.
And when it made me not like,
Shimmer.
she constantly told me to listen to her, and I was like, I guess it's kind of alright.
Shimmer.
This Shimmer incident of 2022 happened.
Okay, we should probably end it before Jack shimmers.
What does that even mean?
We should probably end it before I take Zach's neck and I hold him up and I fucking kill him.
Shimmer.
Wait, hold on. Actually, I got one more thing I want to.
Oh my
we
God.
can mention.
The Who. I have a shirt for the
Every
Who.
single
I went
anime
to-
song.
I saw the Who
BTS.
concert.
No,
We haven't talked about
I was
BTS.
gonna-
Mic drop. Mic drop.
Are there any-
Disney
Shut
music.
up, bitch.
No,
Everything tangled.
shut up, you
Mother. I like Mother.
you cunt.
Listen to every Disney movie soundtrack.
Oh, I can feel the spit coming out of
The
my
soundtrack.
I was gonna say.
The soundtrack. I love you, drunk.
We look talk
Superman.
about Bruno.
Are there any single songs that you guys like from like artists you don't listen to?
Hayloft. I don't like. Actually, I
Yeah,
said
there were like
Mother.
500.
I like.
Like major ones.
I don't like love Mother, but I love Hayloft
Like
so much.
Like because I'm looking through my like list and I noticed that As the World Caves In is there, but I don't listen to him. I just like
Oh,
his-
I
forgot about
fucking
a band I
adore
love.
that song.
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I can't
Red
decide.
Red Hot Chili Pepper.
I can't decide. Like Scissor Sisters.
Chili Pepper.
I'm looking through. It's like one
my
song.
favorite
I
Red
like.
Hot
Twins,
Chili
because
Peppers
they
song?
only have 2 good songs.
Yo, fat. No, they have more than that. But
No, they don't.
Thompson Twins. Red Hot Chili Peppers favorite song, Other Side. Oh my God, Red Hot Chili Peppers are so good.
You know
I
that-
like
Hey,
Daddy
you know
Issues
that
by the
TikTok
Neighborhood,
song,
and that's
Forget?
it.
I've been listening to Payphone by Maroon 5.
That's not.
Bro, it's generic as fuck.
That's such a banger, but like, what the fuck?
I don't know why it's been in my head. I've been listening to it all
You guys
day.
know the song from the TikTok where it's like someone trying to give someone something and they're like dodging it, like going left and right. It's like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that song.
I'm looking to see if there's like any.
I like Hey Soul Sister.
Like don't go like search, don't go like digging, but like if there's anything, it's like, oh yeah, I really like that song, but I don't care for the artist.
Bro,
Yeah.
so basic.
I don't care for Train.
There is literally like there's this band called Roar, which is apparently really popular, but the only song I like from them is "I Can't Handle Change" because that song is like go this
Okay,
fuck.
I know the perfect song.
I
to
like that
end it.
song actually. I
Yeah.
can't handle
Rock?
it. It's an awesome song.
Oh,
Yeah,
Rock
that song
Definitely
is
also in it, yeah.
incredibly emotionally packed.
Rock
Jack,
the
have you
Cash
seen
Spa.
Jack? Have you seen the playlist that's called "Your Turn to Die" and it's a picture of Joe?
I am not, but if you want to know, I was about to bring up that game because I heavily associate "I Can't Handle Change" with Shinsukimi. So
That's
is like-
that's
that's
actually
song,
like,
bro.
Jack,
Nah.
that's the
shut
first,
up, bitch.
that's the first song in the playlist.
That is literally the song that, like, whenever I think about that character, if I'm going to associate them with sometimes I do have a characters, I associate them with songs to, like, help me remember them. And that is the song I associate with him.
Here,
Yeah, I think it fits his character.
Real quick,
Rock
look in
the
the
Cash
general.
Spa. Rock
that
Clearly,
the
picture.
Cash Spa.
Brian very much disagrees, but
No, it's cute. It's cute. I saw this
cute.
really cringy
Let me save that.
TikTok edit of Now to the song Good Looking by Suki Waterhouse,
oh,
which that one
jeez.
really stuck with me. So now I associate that song with Now, but like I cringe when I do it.
I don't cringe when I do with Shin just because I think it fits him, and I did on my own, so without any edits. Without any.
Oh wait, I
bad TikTok
associate
edits.
I'm sexy and I know it with KG.
Oh my god, bro.
I'm serious.
Thank you all very much
I
for
s-
listening.
I associate
He's sexy and he knows it.
I
Poker Face.
associate
Poker
I
face.
associate Killer Queen with KG.
Oh, that's good too.
Yeah.
Polka
that's
Face
like-
though. Polka
Thank you guys
face,
very much
polka-
for listening.
Yeah, yes, sir. We're going very much off topic. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Very
or
long.
But we're still
listening.
talking about music.
Yeah, it's very long.
There's definitely more to talk about in the future, so maybe a part 2
Part
will
2
happen.
coming soon.
Maybe a part 2 with a different special guest. Maybe.
But yeah,
Oh,
th-
assholes.
anyway,
I think I'm gonna be a permanent member.
no,
Yeah, we'll see you guys next time.
We'll see you guys next time
No.
for the Danganronpa Your Turn to Die and Zero Escape podcast.
Yeah.
Yes. Bye bye.